Following a sweep of the Redhawks on Thursday night and an epic night in the GCU Arena here last night, women's volleyball is back in action in front of the Havocs here in Phoenix as we welcome you inside the GCU Arena for women's volleyball action as the Grand Canyon University Lopes are set to take on the Utah Valley Wolverines, looking to stay undefeated in conference play. Jack O'Hara here with you alongside Montana Lambton as the Lopes, who went into Thursday night's matchup 1-11 lifetime against the Redhawks, looking to change their luck around tonight against a team they are 0-12 lifetime against in Utah Valley.
So Jack, the keys to the game tonight are going to be let's get wacky. GCU has the advantage tonight, earning back-to-back Defensive Player of the Week titles and are tied for first in conference play with New Mexico State. Things are going to get wacky tonight as they're facing up against a team that they have never defeated before. But Jack, GCU is an entirely new team this season, playing better than they ever have and looking for some new outcomes. The second key to the game tonight is going to be energy, spike, and hype. The volleyball team hosted their first ever tailgate this afternoon, handing out free t-shirts and free energy drinks to all fans. Last night was Midnight Madness here in the arena, so the Havocs were up late partying. Therefore, these stampedes are going to kick in and get the crowd fired up tonight, and the girls are going to continue to spike it up on the court. The last key to the game tonight is going to be Hot 5. The girls are ranked high at number 5 in the nation with win percentage at .8767 and are on a 5-game winning streak. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to bring tonight.
Well, the Lopes coming into this one 13-2 overall. Montana, you mentioned the Stampedes kicking in. I think they already kicked in for the Havocs here, having a fun time singing along here right before tip-off between the Wolverines and the Lopes. We mentioned last time around a 3-0 sweep against the Seattle Redhawks here at home Thursday night. It was that three-headed monster, Kyra Moss, Jenny Murillo, and Sarah Haggie with 30 total kills on 55 total attacks. Sarah Haggie, of course, with 13 kills in those final 2 sets. Look for her to come out of the gate storming in this one. And of course, you mentioned Midnight Madness here last night. It surely was that indeed madness inside the GCU Arena. Coach Dan Marley, Coach Cole Powell was here. It was definitely a star-studded event. Jurassic University was the theme as the Havocs were riled up last night on short rest here today. A Saturday matinee, 3 p.m. start, but again, like you mentioned, those Stampedes, they're ready to go in this one as well. Turn it down to the court for both prayer, national anthem, and starting lineups as we get ready for action here on GCU TV.
We encourage you to cheer for your favorite team during this afternoon's competition, and we request your cooperation by supporting the participants, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial and sexist comments, or other intimidating chants or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from GCU Arena. The West Athletic Conference and Grand Canyon University, thank you for your cooperation. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the beautiful GCU Arena and this afternoon's Western Athletic Conference women's volleyball matchup between the Wolverines of Utah Valley University and your Grand Canyon University Admirals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this afternoon's competition with the word of prayer. Today's prayer is led by Caleb Duarte, a senior major in communications and the director of the Candidate Activity Board.
Would you please pray with me? God, we come to you so thankful for all you do for us, Lord. We're thankful for this beautiful Saturday you blessed us with. We're thankful for this beautiful arena where we can play the beautiful game of volleyball. I pray for the next few hours to bless these young ladies with protection and with sportsmanship. Lastly, Lord, I pray that these fans cheer for you, these refs ref for you, and these players, Lord, they play for you. We love you so much. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Caleb. And now, fans, please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this afternoon by our very own Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of the Professor, Dr. Paul Cook, and this afternoon, his student associate, Dana Maribel. Thank you. And now let's meet the starting lineups for this afternoon's contest. First of all, for the Wolverines of Utah Valley University. At middle blocker, a senior from South Jordan, Utah, number 5, Megan Childs. The liberos, a junior from Orem, Utah, number 6, Saren Merrill. The setter is a senior from Wilsonville, Oregon, number 7, Maddie Wardle. At middle blocker, a senior from Highland, Utah, number 8, Michaela Jarema. At outside hitter, a sophomore from Lehigh, Utah, number 9, Kazna Tadafiti. At outside hitter, a junior from Orem, Utah, number 10, Bailey Christensen. And a middle blocker, a senior from Hauula, Hawaii, number 12, Jasmine Niutu Puivaha. The Wolverines are 5-10 in the season, 2-1 in Western Athletic Conference play. They're led by head coach Sam Atoa. Assistant coaches Kylan Munoz and Scott Lee. from the pride of Mountain Point High School, Kendall Rohr. Athletic trainer, Rachel Bodie. Performance specialist, Anna Linsinger.
And as you just heard here in the GCU Arena, the starting lineups will recap for you right now with Utah Valley. First is going to be Megan Childs, Sarah Merrill, Maddie Wardle, Michaela Jarema, Kazna Tara Whitty, Bailey Nixon, and rounding out the order for Utah Valley is going to be Jasmine Uatapova. And for the Lopes, it's going to be the usual suspects in this one. Freshman Claire Mitchell, Tegan DeFalco, Annabelle Kubinski, Melody Horton, Sarah Haggy, Jenny Murillo, and Kyra Moss rounding out the order for Coach Nolan's Lopes. As it looks like the Wolverines are ready to go, the Lopes are ready to go, looks like Thunder's ready to go, the Havocs are ready to go on short rest. I mean, I'm sure they've only gotten 4 hours of sleep in the last 24 hours after Midnight Madness here last night in the arena. But once again, the Lopes looking to stay undefeated in conference play. They are 3-0 after salvaging off the Seattle Redhawks on Thursday night, looking for their second conference win here at home against Utah Valley, a team that they are 0-12 lifetime against. We got the chance to talk to Coach Nolan before the game on Thursday about the matchup against Seattle being 1-11, saying jokingly he wasn't there for all 12 matchups, but he was indeed there for the one win. So it looks like Claire Mitchell, the freshman, is going to set back to kick things off here in the arena as the Lopes are ready, the Wolverines are ready. Like I mentioned, the Havocs ready to go, so let's do it here in Phoenix, and we are underway. Wolverines looking for the early lead. DeFalco going to set up Jenny Murillo, looking to get on the board. As the Wolverines able to combat that one, looking for the soft touch. DeFalco going to set up Murillo one more time. That one's not going to go. Wolverines will send it back over, looking for the kill. It's going to be blocked. Murillo to Mitchell, setting up Kubinski. That's not going to go. So a hot start to this game on both sides, as the Lopes are going to come away with the point as that one is booted out of play. So both great defensive plays on that rally from the Lopes and the Wolverines. The Lopes able to take a 1-0 lead, so Claire Mitchell back to serve yet again. You mentioned the three-headed monster, Sarah Haggy, Jenny Murillo, and Kyra Moss, a big factor in that game. 30 combined kills, as that one's going to be a service error on Mitchell. Put a little too much oomph on that last serve. So it's going to be Bailey Nixon back to serve here for the Wolverines.
Coaches for tonight's matchup are Tim Nolan for Grand Canyon and Sam Ochoa for Utah Valley. Tim Nolan is entering his 4th season with GCU, and if you've been following along, it's easy to say this has been their best season in program history since transitioning to the Division I level. Coach Ochoa is entering his 21st season with Utah Valley. He has an overall record of 410 games won.
Of course, we mentioned those 13 wins. The Lopes able to take a lead on that last service error from Nixon. Aggie looking to find a hole there, won't find it. Wolverines send it over, get blocked, and the Lopes are going to come away with the block. The dynamic duo of Annabelle Kubinski and Sarah Haggy going to be credited with that block, and the Lopes take a 2-point lead. So the Lopes playing great defense to start out this one, up by 2, as Emma Ahern back to serve for the first time in this one. Wolverines looking for the kill, as a little bit miscommunication there from the pass from Megan Childs to Maddie Wardle, as Wardle unable to get a hand on that one, and the Lopes are going to take a 3-point lead. So finding some holes in that Utah Valley offense early on in this one. We did mention coming into this one 5-10 overall, 1-1 in WAC play, as another block. But that one's going to be blocked out of play. Melody Horton all over that one defensively, but the point's going to go in favor of the Wolverines, so they cut the lead in half. It's 4-2. We mentioned 5-10 overall this season are the Wolverines, 1-1 in WAC play after a sweep here last night against CSU Bakersfield. Going for the soft touches, Haggy. Wolverines able to combat that one defensively, looking for another block as Mitchell's able to keep that alive. DeFalco's going to set up Horton, going for the kill. Right there are the Wolverines again, looking for another kill. DeFalco combats it to Mitchell. Ahern sends it over, looking for the point. She's going to get it. And the Lopes take a 3-point cushion here as they now lead this one 5-2.
Lopes are looking to come ahead early, and everyone is on their feet here in the arena. They are excited, and they brought the energy this morning.
It's going to be Kubinski back to serve. Havoc's louder than ever in this one. A packed house here in the arena on this Saturday afternoon as Kubinski sends it over. And we're going to get our first yes chant of the night via the first service ace from Annabelle Kubinski. The Lopes lead it by 4.
Lopes were looking to get a record-breaking crowd in the arena today, and it seems like they might have done it. This place is packed, and fans are still piling in.
Kubinski sends it over. So that's Annabelle's first service ace of the afternoon as the Wolverines are going to find a hole on that back spot. Kazna Tarawidi with the hit, her first kill of the night, and it's 6-3.
And Kazna Tarawidi is a player to watch tonight. Last season as a freshman, she ranked #1 in the entire Western Athletic Conference for highest amount of kills and highest amount of points.
Another service error on the side of the Wolverines, and the Lopes will benefit. They'll take a 4-point lead. It's now 7-3. And the last thing that the Wolverines want to do in this one is get the Havocs involved, as they've been rowdy since the opening tip-off in this one. As that one's served over, Wolverines looking to send it back over. Looking for the kill there. Ahern able to combat it. DeFalco gonna send it over with the soft touch as the Wolverines once again looking for the kill. Gonna get blocked by Kyra Moss, but it won't find the court. They'll send it over one more time. Ahern to Mitchell to Horton, looking to get on the board, and she will as she finds the back corner. And the Lopes now lead it 8-3.
There's been some long rallies going on already, and last week, Wolverines made the Sports Center top 10 plays for a very long rally against New Mexico State. The rally went on for 63 seconds.
That serve is going to have a little too much oof on it as well. Going to go as a service error for the Lopes. That cuts the lead in half, back to 8-4. Wolverines trying to do anything to get back into this game early on here in set number 1, as Childs is going to send it over. And there's going to be another service error from the Wolverines. So the Wolverines continuing to make early game mistakes here in set number 1. The Lopes have done a nice job taking advantage, now up by 5. It's going to be the senior Melody Horton to serve for Coach Nolan's squad here. Wolverines not really communicating that well on offense to this point, as Mitchell's going to set up. Murillo's going to get blocked, and the Wolverines are going to get the point. So a nice job from that Utah Valley defense, able to combat that last attempted attack from Jenny Murillo. And it's going to be Saren Merrill, the sophomore from Utah Valley, back to serve. Sends it over to Falco, to Mitchell, going to set up Moss, looking for her first kill of the night. We mentioned the 18 kills last Thursday against Kansas City. Another big performance here last night as Murillo's going to get on the board with her first kill of the night, as that one's deflected into the crowd. And the Lopes got the lead in half once again. It's 10-5 here in Phoenix.
No surprise there, Murillo is a vital player for the Lopes, ranking so many kills, and she is in first place out of all the GCU players for the most amount of kills this season.
And the last thing that Utah Valley wants to do, of course, is get the Havocs involved in this game. But if you can't stop the offense from Jenny Murillo and Kyra Moss in this one, it will be a long day for them, as DeFalco sends it over. Mitchell gets a hand on it, serves it up for Murillo, looking for her second kill, won't find it there. The Wolverines will do a nice job sending it back over. Horton to Murillo, looking for another kill. That one's going to be blocked, but the Lopes defense keeps it in the air. Mitchell sets up Horton, looking for the soft touch, won't find it there. Wolverines send it over again, looking for a hold to Falco. Going to set up Mitchell, who sets up Kubinski, and it's going to fall. So Annabelle Kubinski with another point, and it's 11-5, as the Wolverines may want to take a timeout here, and they do. So the Wolverines take their first timeout of the night. The Lopes on fire to start out here in set number 1, as you're watching GCU women's volleyball right here on GCU TV.
GCU helps you stay focused on staying purpose-driven. They give you the tools to find what your purpose truly is. Once I got out here, I kind of had an identity crisis. Walking around campus, I saw a flyer for something called Java Jams. When I first walked onto that stage, my heart was pounding, but I was able to find myself as an artist. My name is Joseph, and I earned my Bachelor's of Arts degree at GCU.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
On GCU TV as the Lopes out to a commanding 6-point lead. This one, they lead this one 11-5 over the Utah Valley Wolverines, looking for their 4th win in conference play on the season at Montana. You gotta like what you see from this offense so far, not only playing well offensively, but capitalizing on the mistakes on the Wolverines side.
Yeah, Lopes are really strategizing here, and they're seeing where the Wolverines are falling short, and it seems like the Wolverines are really struggling with their communication skills on the court. They seem to be all over the place, not knowing where they need to be, and they're running into each other. So Lopes are really seeing that and using that to their advantage.
It's going to be Tegan DeFalco back to serve here after the first time out from the Wolverines. We'll see if it pays any dividends for Coach Ottawa, as that one's going to be, as the whistle's blown, the point's going to go in favor of Utah Valley. A double touch for the Lopes. It's now 11-6. So we'll see if this timeout from Sam Atoa in his 21st season with the Wolverines, if it pays any dividends. They get on the board here, ending that run from the Lopes. Again, trying to cut into this lead as Child sends it over, looking for another kill there. Is Kubinski, and Kubinski's gonna get a hand on it.
That ball coming straight for Jack.
Yeah, right into your living room, right here by the broadcast table. I'll always protect us, Montana. Don't you worry. Mitchell sends it over. So the Lopes cut the lead in half. Once again, it's 12-6. That one's gonna find the hole on the near side, though. It's gonna be Bailey Nixon with the kill, and it's 12-7. Mitchell gets a hand on it, setting up Haggy. As Utah Valley tried to combat that one, deflects it out of bounds as Sarah Haggy's on the board with her first kill. It's a 13-7 lead now for the Lopes, up by 6. It is their largest lead of the night. Emma Ahern back to serve yet again.
Claire Mitchell has had so many assists this season, earning her first ever WAC Defensive Player of the Week after helping the Lopes secure a victory in the WAC opener at Chicago State a couple weeks back.
And that one's going to go out of place. The Lopes now lead this one by 7. Ahern will serve yet again for the Lopes. And same old plan for Coach Nolan this one. The Lopes doing a nice job distributing the ball on offense. With almost half their starting lineup with a kill each already, as DeFalco going to get a hand on that one, but the Lopes are going to get the point. Another double touch for Utah Valley, and it is 15-7 GCU as they look to once again put the nail in the coffin here in set number 1, absolutely dominating thus far through the middle stages of this set. Ahern back to serve yet again. Childs gets a hand on it, sets up. It looks like Mila Tupova is going to get her first kill of the night. It's 15-8 now. Utah Valley continues to look to chip away as Jasmine will serve things away for her Wolverines here.
I have to say, she made that kill look really easy out there.
Was holding nothing back as that one's going to be deflected by Melody Horton. Did not get a good touch on that one. It's now going to be 15-9. As just like that, Utah Valley's got themselves a 2-0 run, looking for more right here. Nixon sends it over. Horton to Mitchell, back to Horton looking for the kill. They won't find it there as Wolverines will send it back over. DeFalco looking to set up Haggy, looking for her second kill. Won't find it there as it's unable to stay in play. And just like that, a 3-0 run for Utah Valley, and it's 15-10. Wolverines send it over yet again. DeFalco to Mitchell, looking for that swipe kill that we've become accustomed to seeing throughout this season. Horton gonna send it over. She's gonna get blocked though. It's gonna be Megan Childs and Jasmine Tara-Whitty. as they'll get credited with the block. And just like that, a 4-0 run for Utah Valley, and they are right back in this game. It's 15-11 Lopes.
In years past, Utah Valley thought that they had GCU in the back, but this year it's definitely different, as they're not expected to play that they have been. GCU has been so successful so far in the season, and their competitors aren't used to seeing this.
And once again, Utah Valley shooting themselves in the foot with their third service error of the day. It's a 16-11 lead now for the Lopes, as Annabelle Kubinski will send things over. Lopes looking to regain that 7-point cushion. It won't happen there, as Kubinski comes away with her first service error of the night. Now a 4-point lead once again for the Lopes at 16-12. Funk Stratton enters this game for Utah Valley, is back to serve for the Wolverines, as Horton gets a hand on it to Mitchell, who's going to set it up for Haggy, going to get blocked. Second effort there from Sarah. As DeFalco going to set up Mitchell, who's going to set up Moss, but she's going to get blocked. It looks like Tara Weedy with another block there from the Wolverines, and it's 16-13 as Utah Valley only trails by 3 here in set number 1. So Funk Stratton sends it over again. Ahern sets up Mitchell, who's going to set up Melody Horton. That one's not going to stay in play. It's a 16-14 lead now, as what looked like a dominating first set from the Lopes early on is now only a 2-point lead. Wolverines breathing down their necks with Funk Stratton back to serve. Another run here for Utah Valley, a 3-0 run as Mitchell sets up Moss, and a little deja vu there. Another block on the attempted attack from Kyra Moss, as Tim Nolan is gonna have no choice but to call his first time out. It's a 1-point game here in Phoenix as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
Back here on GCU TV, as it's only a 1-point lead now for the Lopes after being up by 7 at one point in this set. But Montana, Utah Valley is storming back here in the first set.
Yeah, it kind of seems that they're catching on to where the Lopes' strong points are and really attacking them. They're getting back-to-back blocks, and that's really what's bringing the score up for the Wolverines.
Combating that, those last 2 total attacks, the last 2 attempted attacks, I might say, from Kyra Moss. It's Megan Childs and Bailey Nixon teaming up for the blocks. But a 4-0 run now for Utah Valley as Funk Stratton sends it over yet again. Mitchell gonna set up Haggy. Wolverines able to keep it in the air. They'll send it over. Lopes looking for the block, but they're not gonna find it as it finds the back corner. And this game is knotted up at 16, so it looked like all hope was lost early on in this set for the Wolverines. They come storming back with a 5-0 scoring run. Horton gets a hand on that one. Mitchell back to Horton, looking to end this run for the Wolverines. And she will. So Melody Horton comes away with the kill. A 17-16 lead for the Lopes as they regain that lead. As Bailey Nixon just unable to keep that one in play for the Wolverines. It's gonna be Alyssa Chisholm back to serve for the Lopes. Looking to get the Havocs right back in this contest. Here are the Lopes as they keep that one in the air. Mitchell gonna set up Horton, who's just gonna send it over. Another double touch there for the Lopes. That's gonna knot this game up at 17 apiece. And Tara Weedy back to serve yet again here for Utah Valley. Again, looking for their first lead of the set in a set that they once trailed by 7. As Tara Weedy sends it over, Mitchell is gonna set up Horton looking to get on the board. She won't find the kill there. Nixon going to send it over with a soft touch, but it's going to go out of play, and the Lopes are going to regain the lead. It's 18-17. It's been Tara Weedy and Bailey Nixon with 2 kills each on Utah Valley's side offensively here in the first set. Annabelle Kubinski and Melody Horton, of course, leading the charge with 2 kills each as well. Horton looking for the service ace there, won't find it. She'll get a handle on that one. Mitchell going to set up Jenny Murillo's going to go with the soft touch, and she's going to come away with the much-needed kill to put the Lopes up by 2. So Utah Valley expecting the hard-hitting offense there from Jenny Murillo as they get caught off guard with the soft touch, her second kill of the night, and it's 19-17. So the senior Horton will send it over yet again as the Havocs once again on their feet. As Nixon going for the kill, she's going to get blocked by Moss, but it won't find the court. Mitchell looking to get it onto the court. She won't find it there, but the Lopes are going to get the point. Another double touch there from Utah Valley trying to combat that Lopes defense to no avail, and it's a 3-point lead once again as the Wolverines are going to take yet their second timeout in this set. The Lopes lead it 20-17. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
When my hot water heater failed, she was pregnant, in-laws were coming, a little bit of water, it rocked our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Well, back here on GCU TV, it's a 20-17 lead for the Lopes. And Montana, it was a well-called timeout from Coach Atoa from Utah Valley, able to go on a 5-0 scoring run to tie this game, but have since trailed off a bit as the Lopes now currently on a 3-0 scoring run, thanks to Annabelle Kubinski, Melody Horton, and of course Jenny Murillo with that last kill.
Lopes are looking to keep their #1 spot tied with New Mexico State in WAC standings, while Utah Valley is not far behind them in 3rd place. This is a big game for both teams, and it's a must-win for both teams.
Melody Horton set to serve as she'll send it over. Wolverines looking to combat the attack. That's going to help their cause. As Tara Weedy comes away with the kill. It's her 4th of the night. As it's going to be the sophomore, Saren Merrill. Back to serve. Merrill still looking for her first kill in this one as her team trails by 2. Sends it over, looking for the soft touch as Mitchell going to set up Moss. Won't find the connection there as DeFalco's going to set up Murillo. Went with the soft touch last time, not holding anything back on that one, but Wolverines able to combat it. Another double touch from the Wolverines as they continue to make mistakes offensively. And the Lopes take a 3-point lead. It's 21-18.
And those double touches is something that they've been struggling with all set.
The double touches to go with the service errors early on in this one. But the Wolverines have done a nice job weathering the storm. As it's going to be the freshman Claire Mitchell getting on the board. Mitchell able to find a hole on the backside of the court for her first kill. It's 22-18. Usually we see that swipe attack from Claire Mitchell. Goes with the more traditional route there for her first kill of the day. Wolverines get blocked there as Mitchell's going to set up DeFalco, who's going to set up Jenny Murillo one more time, but she's going to get blocked, but it's blocked out of play, so Murillo's going to get the point. It's 23-18. So the Lopes looking to put the nail in the coffin here, up by 5. DeFalco back to serve for the Lopes, as they are 2 points away from taking the first set here in front of the Havocs, looking to stay undefeated here in the arena. One loss here in Phoenix that came in the Lopes Gymnasium as Murillo's going to get blocked, but the Lopes able to keep it in play as Mitchell's going to set up Murillo one more time. Wolverines right there to combat that potential attack. As Mitchell's going to set up Murillo again, it's going to be blocked but out of play, so Jenny Murillo's going to pick up another point. Murillo really picking up the speed here in set #1. It's a 24-18 lead. Game point for the Lopes. DeFalco back to serve, a 4-0 scoring run for the purple and white. We'll see if they can put it away here. The soft touch from the Wolverines, looking to keep it alive, and they will, as Murillo just unable to get a good handle on that ball. It's 24-19. Maddie Wardle to serve, as you can hear the Havocs behind us, ready to celebrate here in the first set. They might see it here. Murillo is going to let them celebrate. So Murillo with 3 kills just like that at the end of set number 1 as the Lopes put the nail in the coffin and go up 1-0 here in a best-of-5 set between the Utah Valley Wolverines and the Grand Canyon Lopes as we get set for second set action here on GCU TV. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
I'm Andrea, and I'm earning my PhD online at GCU. Pursuing my PhD online at Grand Canyon University is a huge investment into my future. I'm also learning critical thinking and problem-solving skills that I can apply to every facet of my life. When you are working, going to school, balance is key. I really try to practice what I preach to my students. As an online faculty member, I stress the importance of time management, and I demonstrate that by example. A Christian worldview is important to me in all facets of my life because it is a huge part of who I am. And I want to make sure I'm demonstrating that not only to my students, but to my children. I plant these seeds that when they're older, they're also demonstrating God's love through service. GCU's community is welcoming, whether you attend on campus, online, or in the evening. We are all one big family.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here on GCU TV as we get set for set number 2 here in the GCU Arena. The Lopes dominant in the first half of set number 1, going up by as much as 7 in that set. Montana, Utah Valley able to storm back, weathering some of the mistakes they've made early on when it comes to service errors and the double touches, but the Lopes able to get on a rally late, capped off by Jenny Murillo with those 3 kills.
Yeah, Lopes got ahead early in the last set, doing well offensively. I had to tell you, I thought they had it in the bag at the beginning because Utah Valley was struggling with some miscommunication errors and some double touches. Although they managed to come up on a 5-0 scoring run, Jenny Murillo came back and attacked the Wolverines for back-to-back kills. Both teams really looking to re-strategize right now.
Well, we'll see what the Lopes can do here in the second set as Jenny Murillo looks to continue her charge with those 4 kills late in set number 1. Sarah Haggy getting going as well. The defense has played tremendously in front of the Havocs, and the Havocs on their feet in this one after March Madness last night. I mentioned they've probably gotten like 4 hours of sleep, give or take.
Midnight Madness was huge last night. This entire arena was just jam-packed with crazy fans getting ready for basketball season, which means it is just around the corner. They introduced the men's and the women's team, and it was a ton of fun.
Well, we'll see what they can do here in the second set. We'll see if the Havocs can get involved like they did in the first set, as loud as they've been all season long. As the Wolverines look to get out in front early, we mentioned 12-0 lifetime against the Lopes. Lopes have not been able to break that snide against their WAC rival.
And this is a big game for the Lopes. Being 0-12 against Utah Valley, they really want to get that win tonight. And any season it's going to happen, and it's going to happen today.
So it looks like we're set for second set action here between the Lopes and the Wolverines. Havocs getting back to their feet. A lot of student athletes in the crowd here today. Softball is here, men's volleyball is here. Got a chance to talk to Christian Janke before the game. So a packed house here this afternoon.
Men's basketball. And of course, all the Havocs.
Big tailgate about 2 hours before the game today. Serving brats and meatballs.
And 1,500 shirts for all of these fans out here today. That way they can rep some women's volleyball gear around campus and show their support. And of course, Stampedes. Getting these Havocs hyped up.
As Nixon sends it over, as we are underway here in set number 2. Mitchell's going to set up Murillo, but the point's going to go to the Wolverines. as they'll quickly take a 1-0 advantage. Maddie Wardle back to serve. We mentioned they went down by as much as 7 in that first set, as Annabelle Kubinski wasn't holding anything back on that one, taking it into the house as the Lopes tie this one up at 1. It's going to be the freshman Claire Mitchell back to serve. We mentioned Claire Mitchell with her first kill of the day in set number 1. As the Wolverines looking to take the lead back, it's not going to happen there as Jenny Murillo is going to come away with her first block, and it's 2-1 Lopes. So just like that, Utah Valley gets on the board first, but the Lopes able to combat that offense right out of the get-go. As Mitchell's going to send it over yet again, the Lopes looking to add to their 1-point lead. Nixon going to set up Wardle, looking for her first kill. She'll find it. We're all knotted up at 2.
Lopes really came into the set seeming ready and confident.
And we mentioned the service errors and the double touches on Utah Valley's offensive end. Looking to capitalize on some of those mistakes are the Lopes, as they're able to get that one over to take their first lead of the set, excuse me, their second lead of the set. They were up 1-0, they're now up 3-2 with Nixon back to serve. But if Utah Valley is able to limit those mistakes they made in set number 1, there's no telling how successful they can be here moving forward, as Murillo's going to get blocked, but it's going to go out of play, so she'll pick up the point, and we're all knotted up at 3. So Murillo will take a seat after that last point. Emma Ahern will check in. She'll serve this one away for the Lopes, looking to take their second lead of the set. Lopes doing a tremendous job in the first part of that first set. Mentioned going up by as much as 7, as the Lopes doing a nice job keeping that one in the air. But Claire Mitchell unable to keep it in play, and Utah Valley retakes the lead. It's 4-3. Wolverines send it over. DeFalco is going to set up Mitchell, who's going to set up Horton, looking for the soft touch, won't find it. Nixon going to set up Wardle, looking for her second kill. It's going to be blocked out of play by the Lopes. So now Utah Valley up by 2. It's 5-3. Nui Topova back to serve for the Wolverines for the second time, looking to go on a bit of a scoring run here as DeFalco sets up Mitchell, who sets up Kubinski. Annabelle Kubinski once again takes it to the house with her second kill of the set. It's 5-4.
Kubinski coming in with those sneak attacks.
So Annabelle will serve things away now for the Lopes. Once again, looking to get the Havocs back in this one. Always on their feet, but looking for something to cheer about here. As Nixon's gonna set it up once again for the Wolverines. Lopes able to keep it in play. Good communication from Ahern and Mitchell there to keep that one alive. Nixon sends it back to Wardle once again for another kill, and it's a 6-4 lead as Utah Valley regains that 2-point advantage.
Tegan DeFalco is gonna check back in, and she just notched 1,000 career digs in her match against Cal State University Northridge in September. She's the 4th active player in the WAC with 1,000 or more digs, and she now has 1,072 on the season.
Looking for the kill there was Saggy. Funk Stratton with the serve for the Wolverines. That one's gonna be batted out of play. Good eye there from Emma Ahern, able to lay off that potential kill from the Wolverines. It's now a 1-point deficit for the Lopes, down 6-5. Chisholm back to serve here for the Lopes as she checks in. Sarah Haggy will take a seat for now. Wolverines looking for the kill. Wardle unable to find it there. Mitchell gonna set up Moss, looking to get on the board. She won't find it there, able to keep that one in contention as Horton looking for the soft touch on the back end, won't find it there. Nixon looking for the soft touch from the Wolverines as Mitchell's gonna set up Horton one more time, and she's gonna get the kill. So great back and forth action from both defensive sides. Nice setup there from Claire Mitchell, able to feed Melody Horton for the kill, and we're all knotted up at 6.
And that's one of Melody Horton's many talents, getting those kills early.
Chisholm sends it back for the Lopes. So that potential attack's going to be blocked by both Moss and Mitchell. It's going to be blocked again, but they're going to be unable to keep that one in play. So the point's going to go to Tara Weedy. It's going to be her 5th kill of the night, and it's a 7-6 lead for Utah Valley. Once again, looking to separate themselves from the Lopes, who are already down by 1, looking to knot things up going into set number 3. That will not help make matters better, as the Lopes once again able to let that one go. Another service error from the Wolverines, who are all knotted up at 7. And we'll see if the Lopes can go on a bit of a run here. It's been back and forth, a little seesaw action between the Utah Valley Wolverines and the Grand Canyon University Lopes to this point here in the second set. Horton sends it over. Nixon looking for the kill, won't find it there. Mitchell's gonna set up Murillo, who's gonna come away with the kill. So once again, if the Lopes can get Jenny Murillo going here in the second set, that's her 6th kill of the afternoon. It could be lights out for the Wolverines as they now trail this one by 1. Lopes take their first lead of the set. Nixon gonna send this one over, looking for the kill. And Jenny Murillo and Kyra Moss are gonna be credited with the block.
Big block there.
Horton back to serve yet again for the Lopes. A 3-0 run now for the Lopes as they look to separate themselves from the Wolverines. Another ball that's going to be batted down. It looks like Kyra Moss got a hand on that one, so coming away with the kill is going to be Megan Childs, her 3rd of the night. It's now a 9-8 lead now for the Lopes.
Last week against Kansas City, Moss tallied a career high of 18 kills and added 6 blocks to lead the Lopes at the net.
Merrill sends it over. Murillo looking for another kill, won't find it there as Wolverines able to keep that one in the air. Mitchell gonna set up Moss, she's gonna get blocked, so great defensive play from the Wolverines as Murillo's gonna find another hole, and Jenny Murillo seems to be finding her stride here on this Saturday afternoon, her 7th kill, and it's 10-8 Lopes.
Murillo being an absolute game changer for the team. No surprise
DeFalco
there.
sends it over. Wolverines looking to combat this run for the Lopes as Murillo sends it over yet again. Won't find it there. DeFalco sets up Mitchell, gonna set up Murillo one more time, but she's gonna get blocked. Bailey Nixon comes away with her 2nd block, and it's a 10-9 game as Utah Valley continues to keep themselves in this game. Utah Valley dominating the action offensively for the first part of this set. As we enter the middle stages, the Lopes and Jenny Murillo looking to find their stride. That will not help matters as Murillo puts a little too much oomph on that one as she combats that one out of play. We're all knotted up at 10 apiece.
And situations like this just really fire Murillo up. She's eager, and you can see it.
Mitchell to Kubinski looking to get on the board again, won't find it there. Nixon sends it over, but does not get a good touch on that one as that one trickles out of play, and the Lopes regain the lead. It's 11-10. Sarah Haggy will check in for the Lopes as Chisholm will take a seat. Claire Mitchell back to serve yet again for the Lopes. As that one's gonna be hit out of play, so Mitchell's gonna come away with her first service error of the night, and we're all knotted up at 11. Nixon sends it over for the Wolverines. Murillo gets a hand on it. Mitchell setting up Kubinski.
Oh my
nice
goodness.
connection there from the Lopes as Murillo looked like she had enough to get it over the net. But the freshman Claire Mitchell with a good eye, able to tip that one into favor for Annabelle Kubinski, who comes away with kill number 5 in this one to give the Lopes the lead back at 12-11.
That is exactly why Claire Mitchell is earning all these honors just as a freshman, making that huge sneak attack.
As the Wolverines once again doing a nice job combating that Lopes offense, continuing to not let them go on a run here as we're all knotted up at 12 as we enter the middle stages. Something's got to give here eventually, both offenses and defenses playing tremendously to this point as it's going to be another service error on the side of the Wolverines. Lopes taking advantage of that in a big way in set number 1. Looking to do the same here as we enter the middle stages in set number 2, only up by 1. We saw them go on a 3-0 scoring run earlier on. We'll see what the Lopes can do here with Annabelle Kubinski sending things over. Nixon gets a hand on it. Kubinski to Horton. Horton going with the soft touch, sends it over for the Lopes. And a big block coming from Kyra Moss, but Wolverines able to keep that one in play. Murillo unable to get a hand there. It looked like Claire Mitchell setting that one up. Mitchell able to keep that one in play. Great stop defensively from the Lopes freshman as Horton looking for the point, won't find it. And a huge block from Kyra Moss.
That is how she does it.
The Wolverines, for the second time in this set, get mossed by Kyra Moss, and it's 14-12.
Kyra Moss really getting that first block, but the Wolverines able to keep it in play, and then Kyra Moss said nope, and she came back, definitely defeating them right there.
So Kubinski back to serve yet again. Again, the Lopes looking to go on a bit of a run, looking for some space between themselves and Utah Valley. That will not help them there. Kubinski unable to get a good hand on that one as it is once again a 1-point game. Tegan DeFalco checks back into this one as Kubinski will take a seat for just a second.
Tegan DeFalco is named September Grand Canyon Student Athlete of the Month, holding a 3.76 GPA.
Mitchell's going to set up Moss looking for the point. Wolverines caught a bit off guard, but able to keep that one in the air as Nixon sends it over, but way too much oomph on that one, as that one's going to be booted out of play, and the Lopes take a 2-point lead. As it looks like we're going to get our first timeout of the set in favor of Utah Valley. So the Lopes lead this one by 2, looking to get ahead late here in the set as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Back here on GCU TV as the Lopes jump out to a 2-point lead. It's 15-13. It's their largest lead of the set as Montana. We've seen great back and forth seesaw action from both Utah Valley and the Lopes, offensively and defensively to this point.
Yeah, both teams playing tremendously, and they're both really looking to come away with the win in this set, which is really vital. Score going back and forth, trailing behind each other.
It's been Kazna Terawiti with 7 kills on 20 total attempts so far for Utah Valley in this game. She's led the attack. Megan Childs with 4 kills of her own. Bailey Nixon getting involved in a huge way for the Wolverines as well. And it's been all Ginny Murillo and Annabelle Kubinski here so far through the first set and a half. As Chisholm will send it over for the Lopes. Almost finding the court there on that one, as that one's not going to be able to be combated away by Emma Ahern. And once again, it's a 1-point lead for the Lopes at 15-14. It's going to be Terawiti back to serve yet again here for Utah Valley, looking to even up the score for the 4th time in this set. Again, it's been great back and forth action as DeFalco able to keep that one in the air. Horton sends it over. Nixon on the counter attack as Emma Ahern once again having a tough time sizing that one up as we're all knotted up at 15 apiece. Utah Valley, we've seen them go on 2 scoring runs, a 5-0 scoring run in the first set to tie up the game, and a 3-0 scoring set here in set number 2. As they will not get the 3 on this run. Another service error from Utah Valley. 16-15 lead now for the Lopes. We'll see who serves things away here for Coach Nolan's squad. Looks like it's going to be KJ Adams checking into this one as Melody Horton, the senior, is going to take a seat.
KJ Adams is first in the WAC with service aces per set. Really huge accomplishment there.
Nixon sends it over, looking for the kill. She'll find it. DeFalco doing all she can defensively there, trying to keep that one in play. So all knotted up at 16, fourth tie of the set.
Havoc's making some noise behind us, making it difficult for Utah Valley to get those serves in.
Mitchell sets up Murillo. Won't come away with the kill there. Nice job from Nixon, able to keep that one in play. Murillo looking for the soft touch. She finds Megan Childs. Nixon sends it over again right in front of KJ Adams. And Utah Valley's gonna take the lead back here in this set. It's gonna be their third lead of the set, and it's 17-16. So both teams evenly matched to this point in this game on this Saturday afternoon in Phoenix inside the GCU Arena. Garema sends it away. Adams keeps it at bay. Mitchell sets up Kyra Moss. Comes away with another kill, and we're all knotted up at 17. Another Havoc's chant as Utah Valley most definitely has been mossed so far here in the second set.
What a game she's been having.
It's just her first kill of the afternoon to go with her 2 blocks defensively, as that one's sent over by Nixon. Kubinski looking for the kill, and she's gonna get it. Utah Valley doing a nice job knocking that one down, but no one here on the near side of the court. So the Lopes regain their 18-17 lead as Tegan DeFalco's back to serve. And the Lopes are gonna come away with another point, another double touch by the Wolverines as the Lopes regain their 2-point lead. It's 19-17 as the Wolverines are forced to take their second timeout of the set. Lopes looking to pull away, looking to go up by 2 here in Phoenix. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Our armed forces' heroism, courage, and bravery give greater meaning to what it is to be an American. Grand Canyon University honors you and pays tribute to you and your family. As a community, GCU celebrates your service, your sacrifice, and your commitment. God bless all the brave men and women who put our country first. We want to do the same for you. GCU puts you first with its flexible and convenient online degree programs. We salute you and thank you for your service.
Back here on GCU TV for Saturday women's volleyball action as the Lopes look to go up by 2 sets here over Utah Valley, looking to go 4-0 in WAC conference play this season, looking for their 14th win overall to go with 2 losses. And Montana, the second timeout taken by Utah Valley in this set, as both teams continue to play well as they both complement each other tremendously, with the Lopes currently up by 2 in the later stages in this set.
Lopes are really putting the pressure on as we entered the later steps of the set with back and forth action, both teams constantly tying it up. But Murillo has been an absolute game changer, having 21 kills on the night, and Kyra Moss has been playing really well defensively, having 2 big blocks.
Nixon looking for the kill there, won't find it. Murillo's gonna get blocked on the back end. As Callie Downs is gonna be credited with a block there. It's 19-18, Utah Valley continuing to give the Lopes no space here in this second set. Maddie Wardle, the junior, back to serve yet again as the Havoc's look to play a factor here in the final stages of this set. Mitchell looking for that swipe kill that we mentioned earlier, as Adams is going to combat that one. Mitchell setting up Murillo again, and she's going to come away with the point. So Jenny Murillo now has 9 kills on 25 attacks, and it's 20-18.
And I love to see those high fives and smiles down there on the court.
Sarah
really great
Haggy,
teamwork.
Sarah Haggy checks back into this one as Chisholm takes a seat for Coach Nolan. Claire Mitchell back to serve. A little miscommunication there from the Wolverines as DeFalco doing her best to keep that one in play, deflects it towards Coach Nolan and the Lopes bench, as it's now again going to be a 1-point game, 20-19.
The athletic ability that these liberos have is really astonishing.
Nixon sends it over. Adams to Mitchell, to Murillo. Won't find it there. Adams able to combat that one as Mitchell once again going to set up Haggy going for the soft touch. It's going to be Mitchell setting up Haggy yet again. As that one is going to be deflected off the hands of DeFalco. And once again, we are all knotted up for the 5th time in this set at 20 apiece. So Nixon again with her 6 kills on 16 total attacks. Back to serve yet again for the Wolverines. We'll see if they can stay away from the service errors. We've seen that many times when they go on these runs. Able to stay away from it there is DeFalco. Going to set up Haggy. And Haggy's going to come away with the kill. So it looked like Megan Childs was there for the deflection. Did not get good footing there on the backside of the court. The Lobes take a 21-20 lead on Sarah Haggy's 2nd kill of the night.
We saw that same thing from Haggy last week playing Seattle U. She managed to get the winning point of match 3, closing it out for the Lobes.
As Emma Ahern back to serve yet again. And this game's going to be knotted once again. Another service error from Ahern.
Seems to be the pattern going on. Back-to-back scoring runs for both teams.
Like I mentioned earlier, Montana, the biggest difference in this game for Utah Valley is being able to combat those service errors when they go on late runs as we enter the later stages in this set. All knotted up at 21. Mitchell to DeFalco is going to set up Haggy looking for another kill. And she will find the back corner. So Sarah Haggy with kill number 3. And the Lobes regain the lead. It's 22-21. Dubinsky back to serve. This would be the time more than ever for the Lobes to go on a late surgence here. With just 3 points away from taking set number 2 against their rival WAC opponents. That one gonna be knocked down by Moss, but not sent back over, so we're all knotted up at 22 once again as Nixon comes away with another kill. This is gonna be Funk Stratton back to serve yet again for the Wolverines. It was Funk Stratton who served her way to a 5-0 scoring run for the Wolverines last go around, as we will see yet another service error, like I mentioned earlier, has really killed Utah Valley, and this one kills them there as they now trail this one 23-22 as the Lobes are now 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead here in this best-of-5 set between the Wolverines and Grand Canyon. Chisholm back to serve, and she might come away with her first service ace. Ain't gonna happen there as Nixon sends it over. Mitchell gonna set up Moss looking for the soft touch, and she'll come away with a kill. And the Lobes take a 2-point lead, and it's now gonna be game point for the purple and white. And we're gonna see the 3rd timeout of the set for Utah Valley. So we'll see if the Lobes can come away with their 2nd set victory of this game, looking for their 1st lifetime win against Utah Valley. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Hit 'em up, move 'em out. It's a Ranger Roundup sale at Sanderson Ford with a herd of 44 Rangers now in the stalls, starting at $28.9. Want a little more beef? How about a stampede of Ford Raptors, $35 now available, or giddy up in a Ford Mustang for only $22.9. They have a corral full of ponies. Head on into Arizona's largest Ford dealership and head out in a new Ford. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
We are back here on GCU TV. Lobes 1 point away from taking their 2nd set victory in this one, currently up 1-0. Would love to go up by 2 as once again 0-12 lifetime against these Utah Valley Wolverines, looking for their 1st win in history against their WAC rivals, as they've been able to pull ahead late here once again as Utah Valley struggles to keep the ball in play with 3 more service errors in this latter stage in set number 2.
Lobes really looking to come away with this one. They're on a 5-game winning streak, looking to continue that tonight, 2-6.
Alyssa Chisholm sends it over. We'll see if the Havocs go into a frenzy here with a victory, as that one's going to be blocked by Moss. Wolverines keep it in the air. Nixon going for the kill, and she'll find it. As DeFalco unable to combat that one, it's 24-23. As the Lopes set victory is delayed just a little bit here as the Wolverines look to even up the score at 24. Remember, the Wolverines do tie this game up at 24 as Coach Nolan's gonna take a quick timeout here after the quick point from Utah Valley, not wanting to take any chances here as the Lopes once again looking for the win, up by 1, 24-23. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip, drip. Came through drippin'.
Mountain Dew Ice, a clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Hit 'em up, move 'em out. It's a Ranger Roundup sale at Sanderson Ford. 44 Rangers now in the stalls, starting at $28.9. Head on in to Arizona's largest Ford dealership and head out in a new Ford. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
Back here on GCU TV as once again the Lopes looking to come away with the set number 2 victory over their arch nemesis Utah Valley Wolverines. A quick timeout from Utah Valley moments ago, come away with the point, and then countered with a quick timeout from Coach Nolan as the Lopes look to regroup. They do not want to see Utah Valley tie things up here at 24. Remember, if they do tie things up at 24, the first team to 2 separates themselves by 2 points, comes away with the victory. So the Lopes looking to put the nail in the coffin right here, right now, as Nixon back to serve once again for the Wolverines, looking to nod this game up at 24. Havoc's on their feet, as you can hear them right behind us here, as Ahern gets a handle on that one. Mitchell gonna set up Chisholm, who takes it over for the Lopes. Nixon coming in for the kill. Chisholm looking to keep it alive. Great defensive stab from Claire Mitchell. As DeFalco sends it over. Go for the kill once again, as Chisholm unable to combat that one in the air, and we're all knotted up at 24 apiece.
The pressure is on both teams right now as GCU is looking to get their 6th straight win and go undefeated here in the GCU Arena, and Utah Valley is looking to continue their 12-0 lifetime over the Lopes.
Mitchell to Moss, and she's going to give the Moss a 25-24 lead. So the Lopes now once again with game point here as Moss comes away with her 3rd kill tonight. As Melody Horton will be back to serve for the Lopes, looking to go up 2-0 here at home. Havoc's just waiting to erupt in this one. We mentioned not really tired at all after a tremendous Midnight Madness here last night. As Horton sends it over, and she's going to come away with the service error. She's unable to get enough oomph on that one to get it over the net, and we're all knotted up once again at 25 with the Wolverines looking to take their 4th lead of the set. Horton gets a hand on it. Mitchell to Murillo, won't find it there. Wolverines looking for the lead, like I mentioned, as DeFalco's going to set up Mitchell, who's going to set up Moss. As the Wolverines continue to do a nice job combating that Lopes offense, as DeFalco's going to set this one up for Murillo, looking to find a hole on the backside, won't find it. Nixon going to send it over, the soft touch for the Wolverines. Mitchell looking for a hole, and Mitchell's going to find it. Claire Mitchell's going to come away with kill number 2, and the Lopes lead at 26-25.
And we've seen that from Claire Mitchell all season long, those sneak attacks with that swipe over the net. Especially in these big pressure situations, she performs very well.
DeFalco looking to end things right here for Utah Valley. Utah Valley looking to counter, and they will, as that one's going to find the court. DeFalco and Murillo doing the best they can to keep that one in the air, as they won't find it. We're all knotted up at 26 apiece. So as much as this set has seen great offense from both Utah Valley and the Lopes, a seesaw performance on both ends, we continue to see it here in the later stages, as Mitchell's going to send it over for Murillo, who's going to find the court for yet another kill. An absolute fireball headed into Wolverine direction, and it's 27-26. Claire Mitchell, the freshman, looking to end things right here as the Lopes look ready for set number 3, looking to go up by 2. We'll see if Mitchell can put the nail in the coffin on one swing. She'll send it over for the Lopes. Wolverines, Nixon looking for the kill as Murillo is not going to be able to combat that one as this seesaw affair continues from the Wolverines and the Lopes. We're all knotted up at 27 apiece.
Jack, both of these teams really want this right now.
So it's going to be Nixon back to serve. Something's got to give here in Phoenix. Havoc's on their feet waiting to erupt as Nixon finds Horton. Horton's going to send it to Mitchell, going to send it to Murillo. Wolverines able to keep that one alive. Nixon go for the kill yet again. DeFalco gets a hand on it. Mitchell going to set up Murillo. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Jenny Murillo able to find the back corner, and the Lopes take a 1-point lead. It's 28-27. And Murillo looking to send things to set number 3 here for the Lopes. Murillo sends it over with the soft touch. Wolverines put a little too much oomph on that one, but they're going to come away with the point. They're going to say, the officials are going to say it found the back corner, and we're all knotted up at 28 as the Havocs letting them hear it here in Phoenix.
Havocs are not happy with that call, and neither is Coach Tim Nolan, looking pretty disappointed right now.
Merrill sends it over for the service ace, as that one's going to find the back corner. So timely hitting here from the Wolverines as Tim Nolan's going to take another timeout as his team trails by 1, 29-28. Wolverines as they look to even up the score at 1 apiece. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
We are once again back here on GCU TV in a slugfest between the Wolverines and the Lopes. It's a 29-28 lead here in set number 2 for Utah Valley, as it's been back and forth, mano a mano for the entire set. Incredibly entertaining women's volleyball action here on this Saturday afternoon. The Lopes have been waiting to erupt all set long. We'll see if the Lopes can nod things up here at 29 as Utah Valley has taken a lead.
Yeah, we have a really good game going on here, going back and forth between the two teams. Both wanted to come away with it right now.
Utah Valley looking for their first set victory against the Lopes here this afternoon. DeFalco to Mitchell to Kubinski. Wolverines able to combat that one, looking for the win. DeFalco. That was Nixon. As the Lopes are not going to be able to combat that one defensively. A late surgence from the Utah Valley Wolverines as they are able to come away with a thrilling set number 2 victory, silencing the crowd here in Lope Country as we will go into set number 3 with a 1-1 tie between the Lopes and the Wolverines in Montana. The Lopes doing the best they can in that set, just thrilling and entertaining women's volleyball action, unable to come away with the win.
The pressure has been put on for both teams tonight, both really wanting it, both wanting to come away with it, but both playing extremely well and executing everything the way that they need to do.
So we'll see if the Lopes can get back on track in set number 3, looking to take a 2-1 advantage over the Wolverines. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
You got me moving to a different beat. I'm singing this melody. I'm lost in the rhythm of your love.
What should we fear? What need we hide from when our God goes before?
In a place it in my hands to fit His perfect plan for you and I.
welcome you back inside the GCU Arena here on GCU TV. As we wrap up some fan festivities here between set number 2 and set number 3, a little competition here from the Havocs on the court. And speaking of competition, we saw great competition in set number 2 with Utah Valley coming away with a 30-28 victory over the Lopes, as the Lopes let that one slip away from them in the very last moments. Kazna Tarawidi with 9 kills offensively for Utah Valley leading the charge. Bailey Nixon has been a massive contributor for the Wolverines as well with her 8 kills on 20 total attempts. But Montana, the Lopes looking to regain the lead here in set number 3, trying to send the Havocs home happy because, once again, like we mentioned, 3-4 hours of sleep. They're pretty tired. They're very loud here in Phoenix, so they're looking to send them home early and happy here at the GCU Arena.
Yeah, the Lopes had a devastating loss in set number 2. Both teams were really performing to their best ability under tremendous amounts of pressure. Both teams have really high standards to withhold. GCU being ranked 5th in the nation with a winning percentage, and Utah Valley really wanting to continue their undefeated record lifetime against the Lopes. There's really no telling where this set is going to go, although it has been 2 really great sets between the 2 teams so far tonight.
And of course, the 3-0 scoring run to salvage things off for Utah Valley with those 2 kills from Tarawidi late on her 24 total attacks. And it's been all Jenny Murillo in this one for the Lopes, 11 kills on 31 total attacks, as Utah Valley's defense has done a great job combating the offensive play to this point from Kyra Moss, who we mentioned those 18 kills, a career high last Thursday night on the road in Kansas City. Had another tremendous outing here last night. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule, brought to you by BSN Sports.
Men's and women's soccer will return here at home next week. The women will face up Kansas City on Thursday at 7 p.m. for their Pink Out Night, as it is October for breast cancer awareness. Men's soccer will go up against San Jose State Friday night at 7 p.m. and will take on Seattle Youth Saturday night, and you can catch all the action right here on GCU TV.
Things are heating up here on campus as we take a look at the Canyon State stats brought to you by Canyon State Credit Union. We mentioned both teams a seesaw effect so far in this one. Pretty evenly matched by the kills, 29 kills for Utah Valley, 28 for the Lopes, and 10 service errors each. 73 total attempts from the Lopes to combat those 83 total attempts from Utah Valley. Hitting percentage up in favor of GCU. They do have 7 blocks defensively as we get ready for set number 3 action between the Lopes and the Wolverines, as looks like a bit of confusion on the Wolverines side. It looks like Bailey Downs is going to check in, but it looks like we are all squared away here.
And those stats really just prove how these teams are both playing against each other, both highly competitive.
As Mitchell sends it away, as we are underway here in set number 3. And just like that, the Lopes are going to take a 1-0 lead, as it looked like Maddie Wardle looking to try to get that one over the net, did not have enough on it, as Clara Mitchell, the freshman, kicked this set off in the back corner. Is going to serve things once again here for the Lopes, looking to take an early lead, an early comfortable lead that is, as Nixon sends it over. Mitchell sets up for Murillo as she finds the back corner. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lopes, with Jenny Murillo on the board here in set number 3, her 12th kill of the night. Mitchell sends it over. We've seen great action offensively to this point in this one, like we've mentioned. Lopes able to keep that one in play, as it's going to be Nixon coming away with the kill, and it's 2-1. We've seen great offensive action through the first 2 sets, with Utah Valley going on a 5-0 run in set number 1 after being down by as much as 7 against the Lopes, who just dominated the first set early on with the help of the Havocs, who have been nuts all night long. And then a great back and forth contest in set number 2, with Utah Valley prevailing 30-28. We'll see if either team can give themselves some breathing room, as the Lopes are going to come away with the point, as Nixon puts a little too much on that one as it goes out of play. A 3-1 lead now for the Lopes, as it looks like it's going to be Emma Ahern back to serve. Ahern with 2 service errors to this point this afternoon. Able to get that one over as that one's going to be set up for Nixon. Mitchell able to keep it in play. DeFalco and Ahern collide on the backside of the court, looking to keep it in play. But Utah Valley is going to come away with another point. It's 3-2.
DeFalco seems to be a little bit roughed up by that, but she's on her feet, shaking it off, ready to be there for her team.
Collision on the backside for both DeFalco and Ahern as
looks like she's going to talk it over with Coach.
DeFalco hitting the court hard on that last play, a bit shaken up, but of course seems ready to go.
That's something really great about Coach Nolan. He really cares about his players.
As she'll take another breather here as the officials wipe down the court. Make sure it's safe to play on both ends of the ball. Keegan DeFalco playing great defensively to this point all night long. A couple of key digs in that second set that let the Lopes stay in it for as long as they did, almost coming away with a victory that would have put them up 2-0. As Mitchell's going to set up Horton, looking to get on the board, won't find her there. Nixon looking for another point. It's going to be blocked by Kubinski, and they're going to find a hole. And they're going to nod this thing up at 3 apiece. So we're all knotted up at 3 on the 8th kill of the night from Bailey Nixon. As Funk Stratton back to serve yet again for Utah Valley. Looking to take their first lead here in this set. Ahern gets a hand on that one as Mitchell sets it up for Haggy. And despite great defense from Utah Valley, nobody there to combat that block. So Haggy gets on the board with her first kill of the set. And the Lopes regain the lead. It's 4-3.
Sarah Haggy's had a really great weeks for the Lopes.
Annabelle Kubinski looking to give the Lopes a bit of a rally here. Once again, looking to separate themselves early on from these Wolverines, not wanting to look back as Ahern sets that one up. Wolverines looking to set themselves up for the kill. Nice job defensively from the freshman Claire Mitchell, able to keep that one in the air as Ahern sends it over. As they're going to find the court there. And the Wolverines once again nod this thing up at 4. It's going to be Kaylee Downs with her second kill.
I have to say that was a beautiful kill from Utah Valley.
Tara Weedy, we mentioned those 10 kills back to serve here. Ahern to Mitchell, sets it up for Moss, who's going to get blocked. DeFalco able to keep that one in play as she collides with Ahern yet again on that last defensive stop. Haggy to DeFalco, sends it over with a soft touch. Wolverines looking to find a hole, and they do on the backside right near the line to take their first lead of the set. It's 5-4 Utah Valley. Now Utah Valley looking to go on a bit of a run as Kazna Taraweedy back to serve yet again. Horton gets a hand on that one. Mitchell sets up Haggy, and Sarah Haggy finds the back corner to give the Lopes a 6-5 lead.
GCU is looking to get their first WAC championship title this season. They're playing with some high intensity tonight.
Isle checks into this one, serves things away for the Lopes, all knotted up at 5, looking to take a 6-5 lead, and they will, as they'll come away with a service ace, and that will result in the second yes chant of the night from the Havocs, as Alyssa Chisholm comes away with her first service ace of the day. Michaela Jeremiah talking things over with the near side official here. I wonder what this could be about. She'll stay in this one. Seemed like she was trying to see if that ball was indeed inbounds or off a Wolverines player. That one's going to be combated by DeFalco. DeFalco is going to set up Horton. He's looking for the soft touch there, won't find a hole there. Lopes defense doing a great job as Moss looked for the quick kill, won't find it there. Nixon sends it over, back to Chisholm, who sets up Mitchell, back to Moss as that pass from Mitchell was just a little too far out of range for Moss as it hits the net. And we're all knotted up at 6.
Regardless, that was a really great rally going on there. Both teams putting in effort on both sides of the net.
Michaela Jurema, 5 kills in this one on 14 attacks, sends it over as Mitchell's going to set up Horton. That one's going to get deflected. Jurema to Nixon, but the Lopes are going to get the point as we have an injured Wolverine down on the court. So the Lopes lead this one 7-6. As it looks like Kazna Tarawidi would be a big loss for the Wolverines late in this game if they were to lose her. As she goes down, it looks like potentially her knee. Don't want to speculate here. She seems to be okay. She shakes things off. It looks like she'll stay in this one as we'll get another wipe down here on the court. KJ Adams checks in for the Lopes as she'll serve things away with the Lopes up by 1 once again, looking to go on a run, looking to give themselves some space as we enter the middle stages here in set number 3.
Like we mentioned earlier, KJ Adams holding the first place position for service aces in the entire conference.
We'll see if the Wolverines can tie things back up as DeFalco with another tremendous dig there, able to keep this one in play. Nixon going for the kill. DeFalco sets it up for Murillo. That one's combated away by the Wolverines. Send it over again. It's Nixon again. Jurema looking for a kill of her own as Mitchell's going to set up KJ Adams. That one's going to be knocked out of play, and we're all knotted up at 7.
Looks like the court may be a little bit slippery on both sides, so we're doing some more wipe downs down here.
Maddie Wardle, the junior, checks back into this one for the Wolverines. Back to serve yet again. Already has 1 service ace that came in the second set. As they look to take their second lead, and it looks like they will, as Alyssa Chisholm unable to get a good handle on that one. An 8-7 lead for Utah Valley. And with the way this crowd has been able to get inside Utah Valley's head to this point, it'll be interesting to see if they can take a 2-1 lead going into set number 4. They still got a long way to go. As Nixon looking for her 9th kill, won't find it there. Mitchell gonna set up Murillo, holding nothing back there. Another fireball from the Lopes Jr. Won't get the kill. Another great dig from DeFalco on the diving stop. Great rally defensively on both sides as the Wolverines are gonna come away at the point. Nothing Tegan DeFalco can do on that one. And as that one came right into her living room, it's a 9-7 lead for Utah Valley.
We have to talk about that previous dig from Tegan DeFalco. Oh my goodness. Making that play, making that ball in play. Really great efforts there.
As Wardle is going to come away with her first service error of the night, as you could see the look of disgust on her face. A 9-8 lead now for Utah Valley. Tegan DeFalco back to serve, looking to nod things up at 9 apiece. Great back and forth action as the Lopes and the Wolverines pick up right where they left off in set number 2. As Tarawidi is going to come away with her 11th kill tonight. Excuse me, that was Jasmine Nuatopova there. She comes away with her 3rd kill. Has been a tremendous offensive factor for the Wolverines in this one as well, with 11 total attacks to go with those 3 kills as KJ Adams gets a hand on that one. Mitchell sets up Murillo looking for another kill. Won't find it there. As Nixon gonna set up Tarawidi. Nice block from Mitchell and Kubinski, able to keep that one alive. They keep it alive yet again as Chisholm gets a hand on that one. Murillo looking for the kill, and she'll get it. Jenny Murillo back on the board, her 2nd kill of the set, her 13th kill overall. And it's a 10-9 lead now for Utah Valley as GCU continues to chip away offensively.
Rookie Claire Mitchell had the assist there, and she is 2nd in the conference with assists per set, ranked at 9.26.
Mitchell sends it over for the Lopes. Again, Mitchell with just 1 kill so far here tonight. Tarawidi looking to find a hole, won't find it there as Mitchell's gonna set up Murillo, looking to hold nothing back on that one. Mitchell's gonna go to Murillo a 2nd time. Isn't gonna work there as Wolverines go for the soft touch. And a little miscommunication there. You saw Tegan DeFalco looking to come away with the dig, runs into Sarah Hagge, and it's a 2-point lead for Utah Valley. So the Lopes, a little miscommunication so far here in the early stages of set number 3. We saw Emma Ahern and Tegan DeFalco bump into each other on multiple occasions. DeFalco and Hagge bumping into each other as the Lopes come away with the point there. Another service error from Utah Valley, putting a little too much on that serve. So an 11-10 lead now. We'll see who serves things away for the Lopes. It looks like it's going to be Emma Ahern. Checks back into this one for the Lopes as Jenny Murillo is going to take a seat for just a sec. Ahern able to get that one over the net as the Lopes do a nice job combating that counter from the Wolverines. Nixon going to send it over, looking for the kill, and she's going to get it. It's a 12-10 lead now for the Wolverines. Claire Mitchell just unable to combat that one. Once again, great back and forth action. Like I just mentioned, the Lopes and the Wolverines each not going down by as much as 2 points here in set number 3. As these teams have complemented each other very well to this point. Mitchell is going to set up Kubinski, who's going to get blocked, but the Lopes are going to come away with the point. So Kubinski gets the point. That's her 7th kill of the night. It's 12-11, and she'll be back to serve. Kubinski with 1 service ace in this one. Won't find another one there as the Wolverines looking for the quick kill. It's Tara Weedy who's going to find the near side corner. Her 11th kill on her 31st attack. And once again, Utah Valley has themselves a 2-point advantage at 13-11 with Tara Weedy back to serve. So it seems like Kasna Tara Weedy is good to go after, I'm going to assume, a knee injury scare moments ago as the Lopes defense able to combat that one. As they're going to look for Nixon on the far side, blocked by Moss, but the Wolverines able to keep it in play. Mitchell to DeFalco, looking for KJ Adams, who's going to get blocked, and the Lopes are not going to be able to combat that one. A 14-11 lead now for Utah Valley, and as they have their largest lead of the set at 3. So Tara Weedy back to serve yet again. 2-0 scoring run here for Utah Valley. We saw them go on a 5-0 scoring run in set number 1, a 4-0 scoring run in set number 2, looking for a 3-0 run here. They're not going to get it, as Sarah Hackey's going to come away with the point. It's a 14-12 game now as the Lopes cut the lead to 2. Alyssa Chisholm checks back into this one for Coach Nolan as she'll serve things over the net. As that one eats up Tara Weedy. The Wolverines able to keep it in play, as it looked like that was Bailey Nixon looking for the reverse hit over the net, as that one hit straight off the net. And just like that, the Lopes only down by 1, looking to knot things up at 14 apiece. Chisholm sends it over. Tara Weedy gets a hand on that one as DeFalco to Mitchell to Adams, almost coming away with the point, and it looks like she will. So KJ Adams will come away with her first kill of the night, and the Lopes knot things up at 14 apiece on a 3-0 scoring run, looking to halt that Utah Valley defense.
October and we got the Addams Family theme song getting the crowd hyped up right now.
Halloween only a few weeks away. Saw a bit of Halloween here last night for Jurassic University during Midnight Madness. As DeFalco sets up Adams looking for another kill, won't find it there as they're unable to connect. Wolverines looking for the kill. Adams gets a hand on it, looking for a kill again, won't find it there as Nixon's going to send it over. Goes with a soft touch. DeFalco with another incredible dig as they're going to come away with the point. KJ Adams comes away with kill number 2, but what a dig from Tegan DeFalco, just getting a fingertip on that one, able to keep it in the air as the Lopes now lead this one 15-14. Utah Valley takes a timeout as the Lopes take their second lead of the set. Havoc's on their feet late here in the GCU Arena as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV. Lopes able to take a 1-point lead, 15-14. Great back and forth action yet again as the Lopes and the Wolverines pick up right where they left off in set number 2. As the Lopes look to add to their lead, a 4-0 scoring run here, but Montana, we got to talk about that last dig from Tegan DeFalco, just able to get her fingertips on that one, on the diving stab, able to set up the second kill of the night for KJ Adams as the Lopes take a 1-point lead.
Tegan DeFalco's dig is not something that you see every day. I'm happy we got to witness that tonight. That is exactly why she is the GCU Player of the Month and has earned WAC honors all season long and last season long. She's a player that we're going to be mentioning all season. Really big asset for the Lopes.
Falco playing tremendous defense all day long. As Alyssa Chisholm set to serve things over here for the Lopes. Once again, looking to take more than a 1-point lead here. It has been a back and forth contest between the Wolverines and the Lopes as they look to come away with the block, and they will. As Kyra Moss is going to get credited with her 3rd block of the night. Another You Got Moss chant here in the GCU arena as the Lopes take a 2-point lead, 16-14. Chisholm back to serve yet again. A 5-0 scoring run now for the Lopes, who once trailed this one 14-10. As that one once again eats up Tara Weedy, but the Wolverines able to keep that one at bay as Mitchell gonna serve things up for Moss looking for the kill. Wolverines keep it in the air as they'll send things over. Nixon looking for another kill and she's gonna get it. KJ Adams unable to combat that one and it's 16-15. So it's gonna be the sophomore Michaela Jorema back to serve for the 2nd time tonight. Has 5 kills on 16 attacks. 250 hitting percentage to this point. As Adams looking for her 3rd kill. That one's gonna be knocked away by Jorema. Go for the soft touch is Tara Weedy and she's gonna get it. So Tara Weedy comes away with her 12th kill and we're all knotted up at 16. So just like that, the Lopes on a 6-0 scoring run to take a 2-point lead. Utah Valley right back in it as we're all knotted up yet again.
This is how all 3 sets have gone. Back-to-back scoring runs for both teams, tying it up.
DeFalco with the dig. Mitchell's gonna set up Adams. Unable to connect there. Nixon's gonna get another kill there as DeFalco deflects that one into the crowd. And just like that, a 6-0 scoring run for GCU, countered with a 3-0 scoring run from Utah Valley to take a 17-16 advantage. So Jorema looking to make this a 4-0 scoring run. Largest lead of the set for Utah Valley has been 4, as they're able to keep that one in play. Great dig from Tara Weedy, as we're gonna see Claire Mitchell, dare I say vintage Claire Mitchell, with the swipe kill, her 3rd of the night, and we're all knotted up at 17.
Claire Mitchell only in her rookie season, but making a great addition to the GCU volleyball team. She's really been a game changer.
We've been accustomed to seeing that play all season long from Claire. First time she's broken it out here tonight. As we're gonna see our 3rd service ace of the night, our 3rd yes chant, and the 1st service ace of the night for KJ Adams, as she'll be back to serve yet again. Lopes now quickly regain their lead, 18-17.
That is one of KJ Adams' many talent. Service aces is really high up there for her.
Adams with 2 kills to go with that service ace as she sends it over yet again. Tara Weedy sends it over for the Wolverines, looking for her 13th kill as Moss goes with the soft touch. As she'll come away with the kill, able to find the front line. As it's gonna be another timeout for Utah Valley as they look to regroup as the Lopes take their largest lead of the set. They lead it by 2, 19-17. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
GCU helps you stay focused on staying purpose-driven. They give you the tools to find what your purpose truly is. Once I got out here, I kind of had an identity crisis. Walking around campus, I saw a flyer for something called Java Jams. When I first walked onto that stage, my heart was pounding, but I was able to find myself as an artist. My name is Joseph, and I earned my Bachelor's of Arts degree at GCU.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
We are back here on GCU TV as Utah Valley forced to call their first time out here in set number 3 as they fall behind by 2 as the Lopes and the Wolverines, like I've mentioned a few times in this set, picking up right where they left off in set number 2. Great back and forth action from both offensive sides as we've seen great defense from the Lopes, including Tegan DeFalco with a few timely digs in this third set. And of course, Sarah Aggie with the 6 kills. Jenny Murillo still leading the charge with 13 kills. Claire Mitchell with that swipe kill we saw moments ago. And of course, KJ Adams stepping up with 2 kills of her own in this set, including a service ace. So she'll serve things away for the Lopes yet again, looking to take their largest lead of the set by 3 as Nixon is gonna find a hole. And the Lopes now lead it by 1. It's 19 to 18 as Utah Valley looks to retie this game for the 4th time in this set. We saw 8 different ties in set number 2 en route to that 30-28 victory from Utah Valley. As Wardle sends it over, Mitchell's going to set up Murillo, unable to come away with the kill. Tara Weedy sends it over with the soft touch. Adams sends it to Mitchell. He's going to send it back to Adams. Not holding anything back on that one as Tara Weedy looking for the kill as Kyra Moss is going to come away with her 4th block of the night. So a 20-18 lead now for the Lopes.
You gotta love that chant that the Havocs have come up with. You got Moss. Really big fans of Kyra Moss out there.
As that DeFalco serve is going to be out of bounds for the first service error of the night from Tegan DeFalco. A 20-19 lead now for Grand Canyon as Utah Valley, once again, it would be the 4th tie in this set. If Bailey Nixon is able to serve this one over cleanly, which she does. Adams with the dig. Murillo not holding anything back on that attempted attack as that one's going to deflect off DeFalco's hands and into the crowd. And just like that, the 4th tie of this set between the Wolverines and the Lopes were all knotted up at 20 apiece with Nixon back to serve yet again. So a 2-0 scoring run for Utah Valley.
There's really no predictable outcome in any of these sets.
Chisholm gets a hand on it. Kubinski looking for the kill as it gets blocked and out of play, so she'll come away with the point. So a 21-20 lead now for the Lopes. A little confusion there on both ends of the ball. The point does go to the Lopes. Claire Mitchell back to serve for the 3rd time in this set for the Lopes. She sends it away. Jarema sets up Nixon on the near side. And the point is going to go in favor of Utah Valley. So a 21-21 game as we enter the later stages in set number 3. There's no telling, like Montana just mentioned, how far this one's going to go. It took 30 points for Utah Valley to come away with the win in set number 2. Of course, the 1st to 25 does win it here for either side. As Murillo puts a little too much on that one, looking for her 14th kill. Won't find it there as Utah Valley takes the lead as Tim Nolan is going to take his first time out. So a 22-21 lead for Utah Valley, looking to pull away here in the later stages of set number 3. You're watching GCU women's volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
One more member on our roster. Streets of New York is proud to announce Grand Canyon University to our winning team. We are now the official pizza of GCU. Go Lopes.
Back here on GCU TV as Coach Tim Nolan being forced to take his first time out here in set number 3 as his team trails by one, 22-21 as Utah Valley is 3 points away from taking set number 3 as they look for their 13th lifetime win over the Lopes. Lopes looking to end that margin, looking for their first lifetime win against the Wolverines. Still very much in this set, only down by 1 as the defense, including Tegan DeFalco, look to once again step it up here with their team trailing by 1. Utah Valley looking to go on a late run. We've seen multiple runs so far here from Utah Valley. They've seen a 4-0 run early on in the set to go up by 4. Lopes quickly erasing that lead, currently trailed by 1. It's Haggis looking for the kill. She may get it here, and she will. So Sarah Haggis going to tie up the game at 22 apiece. It's going to be Sarah's 7th kill of the night. So we'll see if the Lopes can turn the tables here in front of the Havoc faithful with Emma Ahern back to serve. The Lopes let set number 2 slip through their fingers late, not wanting to do the same here in set number 3 against their arch nemesis. Ahern almost coming away with the service ace there, looking for the quick kill is Tara Weedy, and she's gonna get it, her 13th kill. Just a little too much to handle there for Tegan DeFalco. A 23-22 lead as they are now two scores away from taking this set.
No surprise there from Tara Weedy, as she has had a really successful season so far and last season. She's only a sophomore. She was ranked #1 in kills as a freshman last year for the entire conference, which is not easy. Really big accomplishment for her. She's a vital player for Utah Valley, and that's shown tonight.
As they send it over, looking to take a 2-point lead. Mitchell gonna set up Haggy, as that one's gonna be blocked. Haggy right there on the rebound. Mitchell's gonna set up KJ Adams, almost finding a hole. Great defensive play from Sarema, able to keep that one alive. Ahern with the diving stab, keeps it alive. DeFalco to Adams, who sends it over. They're gonna set up for Nixon. Mitchell able to keep that one alive, and a little miscommunication on that last play is gonna tie this game up at 23 as Annabelle Kubinski is gonna come away with the point. So Utah Valley doing nothing but watching that one fall to the floor as they watch their lead evaporate here in Phoenix. 23 apiece between the Lopes and the Wolverines, with Kubinski back to serve yet again.
Lopes making it clear that they're still in this. They still want this. Annabelle Kubinski is getting ready to serve.
Tara Weedy not holding anything back on that kill as she finds the back corner, and Utah Valley regains their lead 24-23, and they'll have game point here as Tara Weedy looks to send Utah Valley into set number 4 with a 2-1 lead as Coach Tim Nolan's gonna take his second timeout, regroup, re-strategize on the bench as you are watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
And we return to action here on GCU TV as Coach Nolan looks to re-strategize with his offense here. Lopes trail by 1, 24-23 in Montana. We've been mentioning all set long the Lopes and Utah Valley carrying that set number 2 back and forth seesaw action here into set number 3, but Utah Valley and Kazna Tarawidi looking to put the nail in the coffin right here, right now.
Yeah, Jack, there's really no telling how this set is going to end or how this entire match is going to end. Both teams making it known that they're still in this, and Coach Nolan took this time out to really help build his team's confidence, which he has done all season long, which has really helped gotten these girls this far. I'm going to see what that timeout did right here. As Tarawidi is getting ready to serve.
We'll see if Tarawidi can put the nail in the coffin as Mitchell gonna set up Haggy looking to tie the game right there as Sarema Great play defensively there, but the Lopes are going to get the point. We're all knotted up at 24, so just what the doctor ordered for Coach Tim Nolan, as the Lopes are able to knot the game up at 24.
This seems to happen every single set. Same pattern going on as we are heading to the final few points. Both teams coming alive.
It's going to be Chisholm back to serve here for the Lopes, as once again, like we mentioned in set number 2, it's the first to a 2-point advantage here. Is going to come away with the win, and Chisholm just puts a little too much on that one as Utah Valley once again regains their 1-point lead at 25-24. So they'll get game point once again. Michaela Jarema back to serve. Jarema looking to end things right now, and it looks like she will. So just like that, the Lopes, who were playing so well in set number 1, let Utah Valley back into set number 2, let them win 38-28, and a huge 26-24 win here in set number 3 to take a 2-1 lead over the Lopes on their home court. And Montana, it's not what you want to see from GCU, who has played well offensively throughout the entire night, just unable to put the nail in the coffin late.
Yeah, both teams have played really great. It's been really fun to watch both teams from both sides of the net. This is not what GCU is looking for. This next set is going to be really vital to determine how the outcome is going.
Will the Lopes force a set number 5, or will Utah Valley send the Havocs home on a sour note? There's only one way to find out, as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Performance is your profession. You excel in bringing the best out of people. Through leadership and insight, you help others fulfill their promise. You share a unique bond with your family and cherish your time together. But you strive to take the next step in your career. GCU's online degree program in performance psychology will enhance your skills in helping others succeed. Master your craft in an online PhD program that puts innovation and technology at the heart of education. And you can do it all within a tight schedule without disrupting other aspects of your life. With a PhD in performance psychology, you'll have the tools you need to elevate your performance to the next level. When human excellence meets cutting-edge technology, business advances.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu/online.
Back here inside the GCU Arena as we get set for set number 4 action between the Lopes and the Utah Valley Wolverines. The Lopes jumping out in front 1-0 after a terrific first set that went back and forth. Utah Valley falling behind by 7 in that matchup. Able to erase that 7-point lead from the Lopes with a 5-0 scoring run halfway through that set. Lopes able to come away with the victory by too late, but these last 2 sets, Utah Valley proving to be resilient against this Lopes defense that has seen some, like I mentioned, timely digs from both Tegan DeFalco and Emma Ahern to this point. The Utah Valley coming away with the last laughs in each of those sets to go up 2-1 going into set number 4.
And as we head to set number 4, this set's really going to determine the outcome for either team. It'll determine whether GCU will go undefeated right here at home in the arena where they have the advantage over all other teams and continue WAC play undefeated, or Utah Valley will continue their lifetime against GCU and continue that to 13-0. So many people showed up wanting a good game tonight, and I have to say, Jack, they definitely got it.
They have definitely not been disappointed here so far this afternoon. Utah Valley looking to end things right now for the Lopes. Like you just mentioned, the Lopes still looking for their first lifetime win over the Wolverines. Wolverines trying to make it 13-0 lifetime here against Grand Canyon University. There has not been too much to be upset about if you're Coach Nolan in this one. Both tremendous defensive play and offensive play. Jenny Maria leading the charge with 13 kills. She's been great all weekend long here in the GCU Arena. And you can't say enough about Tegan DeFalco defensively to this point, with at least 3 timely digs in this one. We mentioned the one earlier where she dove and just barely was able to get her fingertips on it, setting up the kill for KJ Adams halfway through set number 3. That gave the Lopes a 2-point cushion, 14-12 at the time. Utah Valley once again able to get the last lap, as it looks like it's going to be the junior for Utah Valley, Maddie Wardle, starting things off as the Havocs look to get going here for their Lopes once again, as just like that, Utah Valley able to find the back corner. Megan Childs is going to come away with her 9th kill, and it's 1-0. Nobody on that backside of the court there for the Lopes. So, as the Lopes are going to benefit from the first service error of the night from Utah Valley. So just right out of the bat there for Utah Valley, come away with a service error. It's going to go to Kazna Terawiti as the Lopes look to take their first lead of set number 4. Annabelle Kubinski back to serve.
That marks for Utah Valley's 11th service error of the season.
As the Lopes are going to hand it right back to Utah Valley. Their first service error of the night from Annabelle Kubinski as they retake the lead 2-1. It's going to be Bailey Nixon, who's been arguably the biggest attributor to that offense thus far tonight for the Wolverines. She'll come away with another service error. You mentioned with those 11 service errors before, Montana make it 12 in this one as we're all knotted up at 2 apiece.
And that's really been a game changer all night long, really giving GCU those points.
DeFalco able to keep that one in the air. Mitchell's going to set up Horton. Horton unable to get on the board here late in this one, as Mitchell's going to find a hole on the backside, and she's going to come away with the point, the one-handed stab from the Lopes freshman. She now has 5 kills, and it's 3-2 GCU.
Rookie Claire Mitchell, oh my goodness, already being so successful just as a freshman. I can't even imagine to see what she's going to be like as a senior.
As the Wolverines able to find the court there, that's going to be Nixon to even up the score at 3 apiece.
And that's something about the GCU volleyball program this year. They are really growing, and that's just going to continue throughout.
Chisholm gets a hand on that one. Mitchell's going to set up Horton on the backside, looking for the soft touch. Right there is Nixon. And she'll send it over with a soft touch herself. DeFalco able to keep it in the air. Another great defensive play there from Chisholm, able to get over the net. Terawiti's going to find the back corner again, as her offense has been the biggest beneficial factor thus far. We've mentioned Bailey Nixon's contributions both offensively and defensively, but Kazna Terawiti now with 13 kills in this one. As Utah Valley looks to add to their lead, it's 4-3. Mitchell looking for the swipe tag there, and she's going to find it. Vintage Claire Mitchell. We've seen that for the second time here tonight to even up the score at 4 apiece, as the freshman now has 5 kills.
That is one of her many talents.
Horton sends it over the net, setting up Nixon, who's going to come away with the kills. That one's batted into the Lopes bench. And just like that, Utah Valley once again leads this one 5-4. So some more back and forth action here in the early stages of set number 4. With the Lopes backs against their walls, it's going to be Funk Stratton back to serve. 3rd time tonight we've seen Funk Stratton send things over for the Wolverines, as Moss looking to find the near side corner, as that one's going to be to the right of the line and goes out of play. 6-4 lead now for Utah Valley, looking to go on a bit of a run, trying to find some space between themselves and the Lopes, trying to go home early here in set number 4 with the Lopes, like I said, with their backs against the wall. Mitchell sets up Maria looking to get on the board, and she just very well might. She does, as that one goes into the stands. Maria with kill number 14 at 6-5.
Both teams have 2 really comparable players. Jenny Murillo, you can compare her to Terawiti for Utah Valley, both competing for the number of kills this season, both 14 in tonight's matchup.
Terawiti now has 15 kills in this matchup. 7-5 lead for Utah Valley, as Cosno was able to find the back corner. Nobody there for the Lopes. As once again, looking to put some distance between themselves and GCU in front of the Havocs, as Horton able to get that one over the net. And once again, it's going to be Sadie Hampson with her first kill of the night. Not a Lope in sight, as she's able to find a hole. A 3-point lead now for Utah Valley as they go on a 2-0 scoring run. Tarawidi sends it over. Horton gets a hand on it. Looking for the block for the Wolverines as Tarawidi bats that one up to Nixon. Sends it over. DeFalco back to Mitchell. Looking for Kubinski, but coming away with the point is Utah Valley. A double touch there from the Lopes. And just like that, a 3-0 scoring run for the Wolverines. It's 9-5.
We've seen those double touches all night long from both sides of the net.
Tarawidi sends it over yet again. As Murillo looking to put a halt to that scoring run already with one score in this set. Not going to happen there. Nixon sends it over to Falco, to Mitchell, to Kubinski's going to get blocked. Lopes doing a nice job keeping it in the air as Murillo looking for the back corner. Won't find it as it goes out of play. A 4-0 scoring run for Utah Valley. And Coach Tim Nolan is going to be forced to take his first time out of the set as his team now trails by 5, 10-5. As you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Hi guys, what's up? Have you guys ever heard of Ask GCU?
I have heard of it.
What is your favorite Ask GCU episode?
Why I should go to GCU.
Probably the best food place.
What's the best way to drink a stampede?
Go-karts.
All of them.
The Welcome Week episode.
I just really like you guys.
I just like it when you're in it.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
Tweet hashtag AskGCU to get your question featured.
We return to women's volleyball action here on GCU TV. Coach Nolan sees his team going down by 5 here early on in set number 4. A 4-0 scoring run for Kasna Tarawidi and the Utah Valley Wolverines in Montana. The Lopes looking to turn things around here late as they have played well up to this point. However, being down 2-1 with their backs against the wall, looking to force a set number 5.
Yeah, this is not the situation you want to be in for the Lopes. Being down by 5 and what could potentially be the final set. Not a good place, but it's still the beginning. I still think they have time to really make their comeback, and they do good in these pressurous situations.
Tarawidi sends it over, looking to make this a 5-0 run for the Wolverines. And she will, as that one's batted out of play by Kubinski. A little too strong there from number 7. It's an 11-5 lead now for the Wolverines. A 5-0 scoring run as Tarawidi looking to make it 6 here. Lopes really looking to put a halt to this run from the Wolverines. Looking for Murillo, won't find her there. Jarema finds Nixon. Horton able to keep that one alive as DeFalco sets up Murillo. But right there is Nixon for the block. And the Lopes are going to come away at the point. A double hit there from Utah Valley, ending the 5-0 scoring run. It's 11-6. Sarah Haggy will enter this one as Gisome will take a seat for now. Claire Mitchell, the freshman, back to serve for the Lopes. So we'll see if the Lopes can answer that scoring run from Utah Valley. They've been doing it all night to this point. As Horton gets a hand on that one. Mitchell's going to set up Horton, who goes for the soft touch. Right there is Nixon. Nixon looking for the point, won't find it there. Murillo to DeFalco. DeFalco will send it over with the soft touch. As Nixon goes for the kill, and she'll get it as Horton unable to combat that one. 12-6 now as Utah Valley doubles their lead.
Lopes in a bit of a sticky situation right here. Looks like KJ Adams is going to check in and Melody Horton is going to take a seat.
We saw KJ Adams with 2 kills and 1 service ace in set number 3. So Lopes need all the help they can get, down by 6 here in the middle stages of set number 4. DeFalco gets a hand on that one. Mitchell to Kubinski, and Kubinski's going to get the point as that one's deflected right in front of us here at the broadcast table. So the point goes to Kubinski. 12-7 lead now for Utah Valley. So Emma Ahern will be back to serve here for the Lopes. And it seems like every time Utah Valley goes on a bit of a run, or vice versa, with the Lopes going on a bit of a run, each team has been able to work their way back into these matchups as that one's out of play for Utah Valley. So a 2-0 scoring run now for the Lopes. It's a 12-8 game as they cut the lead to 4. As Emma Ahern looks to spark this offense right here, right now. She gets that one over the net. Nixon looking to send that one over, and she'll find the point. as DeFalco deflects that one back into the Lopes bench. Megan Childs comes away with her 9th kill. It's 13-8. Maddie Worrell, the junior, back to serve yet again. Second time in this set for Maddie Worrell. She does have 2 service errors in this game. Able to get that one over the net as Mitchell's going to set it up for Kubinski. Not holding anything back on that one. Sends down a fireball, looking to spark this offense. It's 13-9.
That is how you do it. Annabelle Kubinski been on fire all night long. Getting 10 kills on the night, just behind Jenny Maria, who has 14.
Kubinski's going to come away with her 2nd service error of the night. And just like that, Utah Valley takes the lead back at 5. It's 14-9. And it's going to be Bailey Nixon back to serve. Nixon with 9 kills on 30 total attacks. Does have a service error in this one. She's going to come away with her first service ace. So just like that, a 6-point lead now for Utah Valley, their largest lead of the set, as they look to pull away here late, looking to get the 3-1 victory.
Kind of in the opposite of what you've been seeing all night long. They had 12 service errors, and they finally got one of their few service aces.
Back-to-back service aces now for Bailey Nixon.
Not what you saw in the first 3 sets at all.
As it looks like the officials are going to talk things over here. We'll see what the call is on the court as they talk things over. Big play in this game for the Lopes, who do not want to go down.
Both coaches seem to look a little frustrated. Looks like all the officials are going to have a little meeting.
So all 4 officials come in now to discuss this last call. Big difference between a 7-point lead for Utah Valley and a 6-point deficit for the Lopes. Both teams getting a much-needed breather despite this timeout.
Looks like things are getting cleared up here.
So now the official will talk things over with both Claire Mitchell and Michaela Jurema. Jurema with 9 kills, Mitchell with 6 of her own. So we'll see what the call is down here on the court. And the Lopes are going to come away with the point. So a 15-10 lead now for Utah Valley. Looks like they're going to replay the point here. So Utah Valley now has their 6-point lead intact at 15-9 as Nixon's going to send it over. So Mitchell to Haggie. Nixon looking for the kill as the Lopes able to keep that one in play. Haggie's going to set up Emma Ahern, able to keep that one in play. Nice play there from Utah Valley. A nice dig from Michaela Jurema, setting up the kill for Tarawidi. And it's a 16-9 lead now for Utah Valley, pulling away late as Coach Nolan's going to take another timeout. So will the Lopes make a comeback here in set number 4 to stay alive, to force a set number 5? There's only one way to find out. Continue watching the action here on GCU TV as you're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
About time we watched it.
Getting ready to trade it in. What are you doing?
Just a little shopping. Wait, a new truck. Don't you think I should be involved?
Of course. We'll head over to Sanderson Ford as soon as I'm done.
I don't have time today. Hope we're going with 4 doors this time.
Ooh, of course. I know exactly what I want. I mean, we want. A lightning blue Ford F-150 Super Crew with EcoBoost.
All done.
Shop from home, buy from home, we deliver. From the dealer you can trust, Sanderson Ford.
We return to women's volleyball action here on GCU TV. Havocs as fearless as ever here in set number 4. We've seen great back and forth action between GCU and Utah Valley all day long. But here in set number 4, it's been a huge turn of events for Coach Nolan's squad, with his team currently down by 7 as Kasna Tarawidi and Megan Childs have stepped up in a big way. Tarawidi now with 16 kills as they look to pull away here late, trying to go home a little bit early here in 4 sets, looking for their 13th lifetime victory over the Lopes.
And Megan Charles for Utah Valley did the same thing last game against Cal State University Bakersfield. She really expanded the Wolverines' lead with another string of points, helping them secure the win, and that's really what she's looking to do right now.
Tara Whitty sends it over. Mitchell sets it up for Moss, looking to get involved as Howard's tipped off the hands of Michaela Jarema. So Moss comes away with her first kill of the set. Utah Valley has done a tremendous job combating offensive play from Kyra Moss, and this one just with 4 kills. Melody Horton with 3 kills of her own as well. So silencing the senior and the sophomore in this one, as that one's going to be hit out of play. So just like that, the Lopes with a 2-0 scoring run of their own. It's 16-11 as they continue to chip in the lead.
And you can see the excitement in the girls' faces on the court. They're ready.
Sarah Haggie back to serves. They look to continue to chip into this lead, and they will with Sarah Haggie's first service ace of the day. 4th yes chan of the day from the Havocs. It's a 16-12 lead now as the Lopes chip in to that Utah Valley lead. They only trail it by 4. Haggie back to serve here, looking to make it a 4-0 scoring run, and it looks like they will. Sarah Haggie, back-to-back service aces, back-to-back yes chance, and it's a 3-point lead here in Phoenix, and Utah Valley is going to call a timeout. So just like that, the Wolverines once had a 6-point lead. As few as 3 minutes ago, the Lopes chipping into the lead, a 3-point lead now as the Lopes come storming back. You're watching GCU women's volleyball action right here on GCU TV.
GCU helps you stay focused on staying purpose-driven. They give you the tools to find what your purpose truly is. Once I got out here, I kind of had an identity crisis. Walking around campus, I saw a flyer for something called Java Jams. When I first walked onto that stage, my heart was pounding, but I was able to find myself as an artist. My name is Joseph, and I earned my Bachelor's of Arts degree at GCU.
Find your purpose at GCU, where advanced technologies drive education. Private, Christian, affordable, nonprofit. Visit gcu.edu.
Back here on GCU TV as Coach Tim Nolan's timeout from just a few moments ago proves to pay big dividends here for this Lopes offense. Currently on a 4-0 scoring run, erasing a 7-point lead for Utah Valley. They shift the lead to 3 as Utah Valley forced to call their first timeout of the set. Once again, looking for the victory here in set number 4, but the Lopes, Montana, have come storming back, only down by 3.
Yeah, Lopes on a 4-game run right here, and 5 has been their lucky number tonight. Their 5th winning streak, looking to be 6. Let's see if they can do that.
Aggie sends it over for the Lopes. Nixon not holding anything back there. That was Kazna Tara-Whitty with the kill. Excuse me, a 17-13 lead now for Utah Valley as Tara-Whitty continues to put the pressure on this Lopes defense with kill number 17. So it's going to be Michaela Jarema back to serve for the Wolverines yet again. Up by 4, looking to erase that 4-0 run for the Lopes. Ahern to Mitchell, unable to get that one over the net. Sends it back to KJ Adams, who puts a little too much oomph on that one. So a 5-point lead now for Utah Valley as they are quickly erasing that scoring run for the Lopes. Now up by 5, 18-13. Jarema looking to go on a bit of a run here. 2-0 scoring run now for the Wolverines. KJ Adams combats that one to Mitchell, to Moss, back to Mitchell, back to Adams looking to find a hole, doesn't find it there. Wolverines all over that one as they send it back over. It looks like Nixon with the soft touch. Chisholm with the save, sends it back over as KJ Adams. Tara-Whitty looking for the soft touch, and she's going to not be able to find it there as Mitchell sends it over yet again. Tara-Whitty looking for the kill again. Ahern gets a hand on it. Mitchell sets up KJ Adams. And she's gonna find it on the backside of the court. So KJ Adams with kill number 3. It's 18-14. So Jenny Murillo enters this one in a vital stage for Coach Nolan, down by 4. As Adams back to serves. Already 1 service ace in this one for KJ Adams. We saw moments ago the 2 from Sarah Haggie as that one's batted out of play, and the Lopes, just like that, get themselves back in this one. It's 18-15. So Adams back to serve yet again on this 2-0 scoring run. That one able to be batted down by Kyra Moss on the far side. Tarawidi looking to find a hole, doesn't find it there. Chisholm with the great stab to keep it alive. Second time's a charm for Tarawidi, blocked down by Moss. Third time's a charm, as that one's combated by KJ Adams on the near side corner with the diving stop. So the Lobes playing great defense here in this rally. Mitchell's gonna set up Moss. Not gonna come away with the point there. Jurema gonna set up Tarawidi one more time, as that one's gonna be batted out of play, and the Lobes win that matchup 18-16 now, as the Lobes continue to chip away. And a timeout is going to be called out by the Wolverines, their second timeout in as many minutes, as the Lobes continue to chip away 18-16 Utah Valley. You're watching GCU Women's Volleyball right here on GCU TV.
Canyon State Credit Union, a local credit union serving the Valley for over 65 years, can assist you in buying your first home, refinancing your current home, or if you're dreaming of a retirement home. Canyon State Credit Union can provide you with a fast and affordable solution that meets your needs. Let Canyon State Credit Union run the numbers on your dream. Visit canyonstatecu.org or call 623-580-6015 for more information. Canyon State Credit Union, committed to you. We do business in accordance with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, MLS number 410376.
We return to women's volleyball action here on GCU TV yet again for the final stages here in set number 4. Utah Valley currently up 18-16, but the Lobes have done a tremendous job, Montana, storming back in this game late.
Yeah, the Lobes are really trying to make a comeback right now. This set is crucial. They're really trying to push it into 5. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, Kazna Tarawidi has been no easy task for this Lobes defense with her 17 kills. And Michaela Jurema coming on strong here in the later sets as well. But Jenny Murillo back in this one for the Lobes. She's leading the charge with 14 kills on almost 50 total attacks, as the Lobes continue to look to get Kyra Moss and Claire Mitchell involved here. As a defense, headlined by Tegan DeFalco, has continued to step up time in and time again. We saw on that last drive with KJ Adams and Emma Ahern, as the Lobes come away with another kill. Jenny Murillo back in action. It's 18-17 with her 15th kills. The Havocs starting to get rowdy as ever yet again, with their team only down by 1. So KJ Adams back to serve, looking for the tie. It won't come via service ace. As Tarawidi sends it over. Murillo looking for another kill, won't find it there. DeFalco gonna set up Mitchell, who's gonna set up Moss, who's gonna get on the board. And Utah Valley, at a very late stage in this game, is gonna get mossed by Kyra Moss. We're all knotted up at 18 as Kyra picks up her 5th kill of the night.
Kyra Moss has had an excellent night here in the arena.
KJ Adams is going to come away with her first service error of the night, and that gives Utah Valley the lead right back at 19-18 as we enter the final stages here in set number 4. So just like the first 3 sets, these teams neck and neck. We saw the Lobes jump out to a 7-point lead in set number 1. That was quickly evaporated by Utah Valley. Utah Valley with a huge 6-point lead here in set number 4, trying to put the nail in the coffin. The Lobes quickly evaporated that lead. KJ Adams keeps it alive as Mitchell gonna send it back to Adams, who's just gonna send it over. Adams to Mitchell, who's gonna set up Murillo, looking to tie the game, and she will. So Jenny Murillo picks up kill number 16 to nod this game at 19 apiece.
No surprise there. Jenny Murillo is like the Lobes' secret weapon when it comes to these pressure situations. These just get her fired up and eager to help her team out.
DeFalco sends it over for the Lobes, looking for their first lead in this set. It's gonna come late. If it does, it won't happen there, as that one right into the grill of Alyssa Chisholm. Seems like she's okay, but a 20-19 lead now for Utah Valley.
And a couple weeks ago, GCU did that to their opponent right off their face for a major kill. That won the WAC play of the week.
That, of course, off the hands of KJ Adams against the Idaho Vandals in the Antelope Gymnasium just a few weeks ago at the GCU Invitational. As Nixon's gonna come away with kill number 10, and it's 21-19. So just like that, Utah Valley able to combat that Lobes offense again with their own offensive play. quickly erasing that tie. Up by 2, looking to make it 3. That will not help make matters better as they come away with yet another service error. A 21-20 lead now as the Lopes take over on offense. So Claire Mitchell, the freshman, will set things over yet again for the Lopes. Looking to cut into this lead, only down by 1. Nixon looking for another kill. Adams to Mitchell. To Haggy looking for the soft touch. Won't find it there. Right there was Jarema. Nixon going to send it over again. DeFalco going to get enough on it to send it over. And DeFalco is going to come away with the point. So Tegan DeFalco able to get enough on that dig to get it over the net. And Utah Valley with a little bit of miscommunication and trying to combat that dig from DeFalco. So DeFalco comes away with the point, a 21-21 tie. The Lopes look once again to take their first lead here in this set. Nixon going for the kill, looks like she's gonna get it. And Utah Valley quickly regains their lead, it's 22-21. So the Lopes failing to complete the cycle here, trying to erase that 6-point deficit in this set, trying to take their first lead of the set, trying to stay alive here at home. As Mitchell sets up Kubinski, who's going to come away with the kill. Annabelle Kubinski back on the board for her 11th kill. We're all knotted up at 22 apiece. As Emma Ahern will replace Jenny Murillo here in the latter stages. Here in set number 4, she'll serve things away for the Lopes, who once again try to take their first lead of the set as they try to turn the tables on a very impressive Utah Valley offense in this 4th set. As they're going to set it up for Nixon on the far side. Ahern keeps it alive. Mitchell to Kubinski. Utah Valley able to keep it alive. DeFalco with the diving dig. Kubinski sends it over. Great defensive stop there from Tegan DeFalco. She combats that one. Back to Mitchell, to Haggy. Won't take the lead there. Wolverines looking to take the lead back, and they will with the kill from Nixon, her 13th of the night. It's 23-22 as the Lopes continue to play well defensively, but can't put the final touches there as they once again look to retie this game up as Utah Valley just 2 points away from going home with a victory.
Both teams in these high pressure, high intensity situations, that's why these rallies are happening.
If KJ Adams has anything to say about it, the Lopes are looking to force a set number 5 or 4th kill of the night. Not holding anything back. We're all knotted up at 23 as Kubinski will be back to serve here for the Lopes.
We're heading to the final few points of the match. Pressure high for both teams as we're tied up.
Wardle's going to set up Nixon on the far side, a 24-23 lead now for Utah Valley as they continue to take the lead back, not letting the Lopes give an inch in this one as it's game point with Wardle back to serve. So it's going to be Bailey Nixon back to serve, for the Wolverines, looking to end things here on the road. Mitchell's going to set up Haggy, and Haggy is going to tie things up for the Lopes. A very clutch kill for Sarah Haggy, comes away with her 8th kill of the night as she looks to give the Lopes a 25-24 advantage. Remember, the first to a 2-point advantage comes away with the win here. Lopes looking to force a set number 5. Will we go the distance tonight? As Kazna Tarawidi says no to that question. A kill there as it's 25-24. It's going to be her 18th kill, as it's going to be the sophomore Michaela Jarema looking to end things right now in front of the Havoc faithful. We'll see if the Lopes can come away with another clutch point here. We saw Sarah Haggy tie things up moments ago as Mitchell's going to set things up for Adams, who's going to tie things up for the Lopes. So with their backs against the wall again, KJ Adams able to find the back corner and knot things up at 25 apiece. So Emma Ahern will take a seat. Alyssa Chisholm back in this one for the Lopes as KJ Adams back to serve.
Lopes really need a 2-run scoring right here to secure the 5th set.
And they'll get one right there as Kyra Moss gives the Lopes their first lead of the set. It's 26-25 as the Lopes are a score away from forcing set number 5 as they look to go the distance here in Lope Country.
I am so impressed tonight by Kyra Moss getting her 7th kill of the season, being so clutch for her entire team.
Adams unable to find the back corner as the Lopes will once again be all tied up with the Wolverines as they come away with their 3rd service error of the set. It's going to be Funk Stratton again back to serve here for Utah Valley. It's been a game changer for the Wolverines thus far as DeFalco sets up Mitchell, who's going to set up Moss. Wolverines defense able to get a hand on that one. It's going to be Tarawidi on the far end looking for the kill. DeFalco to Murillo, who's going to send it over with the soft touch. Jarema gets a hand on it, sending it up for Nixon on the far side, and Nixon is going to come away with the kill late, 27-26, as Utah Valley once again putting the Lopes backs up against the wall.
This point is really crucial for the Lopes, really wanting to push that 5th set.
So once again, it's going to be Jason Funk Stratton looking to end things here in front of the Havocs. DeFalco to Mitchell to Moss. Moss unable to find the hole there. Great job defensively by the Wolverines as Tarawidi looking to end things there. Murillo's going to get blocked by Nixon on the back end, and you can put it in the books. Utah Valley with a very impressive showing here this afternoon on the road against the Lopes, come away with their 6th win overall this season, their 2nd win in a row after a sweep last night against CSU Bakersfield. Come on the road in front of the Havocs, weathering the storm after trailing 1-0 after the first set, win these final 3 sets just in the nick of time by the tips of their fingers in Montana. You got to be impressed with the Lopes in this one, despite coming away with the loss. Utah Valley and Kanza Tarawidi just unstoppable in those final 3 sets.
Oh, absolutely. So impressed from the Lopes this evening. What a game. These fans showed up wanting to see some good volleyball, and I have to say they definitely got it. 4 really competitive sets all match long, going back to back. Both teams, these are going to be really good teams going into the end of conference play. I have to say I think these 2 teams are going to be in the top 2.
It should be interesting as the Lopes show appreciation towards their fans and the Havocs right in front of us here. A tough loss all around. Jenny Murillo playing tremendously with her 16 kills. Annabelle Kubinski coming on strong late. Of course, Sarah Haggy with that very clutch kill at the end there, but the Lopes just unable to combat the stellar offense from Utah Valley. Thank you for tuning in as the Lopes hit the road for a couple of weeks, but we'll be back home in this very same arena, the GCU Arena, on October 24th as they face off against Chicago State. You can only check it here on GCU TV. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GCU. From everybody here at GCU TV, alongside Montana Lambden, I'm Jack O'Hara saying have a great rest of your Saturday night, and go Lopes.